few baddies up under my belt. Ooh, bitch, I'm a big gangster. I turn around with this foreign love. Cocaine, a slang. 100 of them just order up. Taking my pants and I got a few baddies up under my belt.
Ooh, bitch, I'm a big gangster. Turn around the follow. Cocaine, no sanka. Turn around the short road. And you got me on my belt. Ooh, bitch, I'm a big gangster. Turn around the follow. Cocaine, no sanka. Turn around the short road.
Bitch, I'm a big gangster. I turn around with the follow.
Cocaine, no sanka. Why have you turned it off?
This is the news.
She's been in desperate need of one to homeschool her children.
My mind better die.
Even in lockdown,
One sec, I'm doing my hair.
remote learning, Amazon throwing away so much devices, electronicals, that could go towards so much different families, social care homes, and it could help so much other families rather than just throwing it away and just disregarding it. It's terrible. 1, 2, 3.
So for months, Shalane's children had their lessons via her phone. Other families had to rely on old computers being refurbished.
I got some bits from Lewis from Food Bank. I've got an old laptop.
Supply issues here have now eased, but over the last year and more, new laptops were gold dust. As a manager of a social enterprise, what would you say to Amazon managers anywhere in the country who might engage in these practices?
Well, it's a complete waste. Brand new laptops. We could have simply said to Amazon, well, that school need 100, that school need 200, and the problem could have been solved really quickly.
Our revelations came from inside just one warehouse in Scotland. Amazon's policies are not against the law, and politicians believe there is much to question.
Amazon appeared before the Environmental Audit Select Committee last year and proclaimed their sustainability credentials. What your report uncovers is a truly astonishing degree of waste of resources, and if true, it is a scandal that Amazon have got to start to address.
But the ramifications go far wider than Westminster now. They're of global concern.
I'll show you mine.
Which there's been a massive response to this, hasn't it? Pressure really building on Amazon, Tom.
Yeah. Why do you have to have it on so loud?
This is one of the high-profile figures that's drawn attention to our story. Here I've got a letter from another group of MPs demanding a meeting with Amazon's UK boss at his earliest convenience and reminding us that 1 in 10 under 15s in this country don't have any access to any laptops. Now, Amazon have reminded us tonight that their goal is to have zero product disposal, and their priority remains to resell, to donate or recycle anything that is unsold. But I will tell you, I've been contacted today by a couple of other ex-employees from completely different centres in England this time, alleging very similar practices. We await a response from Amazon on those.
Right, we wait with interest. Richard, thank you very much for that. Now, friends of the Big Brother star, Nikki Graham, are claiming tonight she died because the system failed her. Nikki weighed less than 5 stone when she succumbed to complications arising from the eating disorder anorexia nervosa. Her death came just a day after she was discharged from hospital. Chloe Keedy reports.
This is the Nikki Graham her best friends will remember. As a contestant on Big Brother, she was known for her very public on-screen rants.
Who is she? Who is she?
But privately, she was fighting a much bigger battle against anorexia.
You could definitely see there was 2 sides of her. 1 minute she's like, I don't want help, and then within the same sentence, she's asking for help.
But according to Carly and Leon, Nikki never got the help she needed. They say her death in April at the age of 38 could and should have been prevented.
If there was more help out there and there was more funding, I feel like Nikki would have been saved.
Over the course of nearly 3 decades, they watched her come and go from NHS clinics, until finally last year, in desperation, they were forced to fundraise to try and get her specialist private care. So when Nikki collapsed in March this year and was admitted to Dorset County Hospital, her friends say their relief quickly turned to disbelief. Nikki was treated for a spinal injury and discharged on the 8th of April. She died the next day.
Why would you send someone home that's that critical in the end, it was someone at that hospital that actually allowed her then and signed her to go home.
Were people pleading to them to not let her leave?
The hospital told us staff at the trust were deeply saddened to learn of the death of Miss Graham. A full internal investigation into the care Miss Graham received is currently underway and ongoing. This is in line with standard procedures following any sudden death. Nikki's friends say that being in lockdown made her illness much worse. And Nikki wasn't the only one struggling. Over the course of the past year, MPs heard today demand for eating disorder services has increased by more than a fifth.
Lockdown brought a particular pressure and a particular strain on those young women who had been concealing, managing, living with eating disorders.
Nikki's friends are using the money they raised before her death to set up a foundation in her name. They want her legacy to be helping other
Mummy,
people with
this
eating
person
disorders.
got 162,000 views in only 7 minutes.
Real change.
Because this person has 118.2 million followers on TikTok.
Special 100th birthday present for a special Second World
And
War veteran.
94961802227 likes across all videos.
But it was a full
9.5 billion.
Not everything has service medals. Rachel Younger met her at her care home in Essex.
Hello, how are you?
An instinctive salute even after 75 years.
How marvellous.
Surprised on her 100th birthday with the war medal she never got round to claiming.
Isn't that wonderful?
Jacqueline was a Royal Navy signaller in the Second World War. The medals bringing her days boarding warships flooding back.
Of course they were so keen to see a girl they hadn't seen since heaven knows when. They kept on stuffing one with chocolate biscuits, which one never saw ashore, and gin.
But heading for India on board the HMS Devonshire, her war soon turned serious.
Action stations went, and there was a submarine alert, and the ship somewhere ahead had been torpedoed. I'll never forget that.
And now she has the medals to go with both her memories and the can-do spirit that sustained her throughout the pandemic.
Well, you just got to get on with it. And that's that.
She's so hot.
It'll be all right in the end.
Rachel Younger, ITV News, Essex.
That's it. Tom's here at 10:30.
Is it on it? Oh, it's 19.
It's going to be boiling out there today, so be sure to dress for the weather. Heinz Salad Dressing Spray sponsors ITV National Weather.
Hello, a very good evening to you. It's
Hey,
going to be
very good
across the
evening.
northwest over the next couple of days with some outbreaks of patchy rain and drizzle. Drier further southeast, and here's where we'll see the best of the sunshine tomorrow afternoon.
When you start watching football, I hope you're not having that on.
You can see a warm front edging its way in, and this is what's going to bring the cloudier skies and the outbreaks of rain as we head through these small hours of Wednesday. So I'd say more changeable conditions here through tomorrow, but further south we've still got this ridge of high pressure in control, and that's why it is on the finer side out there at the moment. So pretty good conditions for the England game at Wembley. Out towards the northwest, as I say, we're going to see that warm front edge its way, so outbreaks of rain starting to affect parts of Northern Ireland and Scotland and perhaps northern parts of Wales by the time we get to tomorrow morning. But as you can see, ahead of it stays pretty dry and clear, and that's going to drag those nighttime temperatures down into single figures. So
What is that?
Here it's going to be a pretty
What are you playing?
today, but a bright one. And it
Tell
won't
me.
take long for those daytime temperatures to reach maybe 23, 24 degrees Celsius out towards the southeast with rising levels of UV and also higher pollen levels as well. But you can see out towards the west and across the north a little bit cooler, highs of 16 to 19 degrees Celsius. I wouldn't be surprised though if Aberdeenshire gets to 20 degrees Celsius. Looking forward for Thursday, Friday and into the weekend, things are going to be quite changeable across the south with some very heavy showers due. Can't even write the old rubber of thunder. Into the weekend, the best of the divisions will be across the north. That's your forecast. Have a great weekend.
Heinz salad dressing spray.
Heinz dressing spray! What is it?
There's a lot to growing strawberries.
654.
Fruit to grow.
Lockie, what makes the Scottish climate so special for growing M&S Red Diamond strawberries?
With the cooler climate, the strawberries ripen more slowly, which gives them this deep red colour and a wonderful natural sweetness, which is exactly what our M&S customers would want.
It's clear you've got a real passion for what you do.
Yeah, absolutely. Having a good team that understands what we're trying to do here, from Alan, the farm manager, to all the pickers. I'm third generation, and Gordon, my son's fourth generation. You know, that's exciting, and we can pass on the baton, some say.
Is every strawberry in here a Red Diamond strawberry?
Not quite, Chris. I'll show you the difference. On this side is one that would make the cut. And this one is perfectly shaped, a deep red colour, and being beautifully sweet. It's a classic Red Diamond.
So I'll have that one then.
No, that's for me.
I have to pick my own.
Pick your own.
Awesome.
Mum lived a simple life and never wanted fuss. So when she passed, we chose a direct cremation from Low Cost Funeral. A simple, dignified cremation in which your loved one is cremated without a service. Even some celebrities choose direct cremation. At £950, we knew she would approve. Mum always said if it was good enough for the rich and famous, it was good enough for her. Uncomplicated and dignified, just like Mum. Low Cost Funeral, the smart choice.
Stuck at home again. Can't we do something fun? Oh my dog. You like the queue could have saved over 61% if you booked in advance. Woo! Hey guys! Sorry, catch on.
Bye.
Alicia was someone with the Trainline app. The easy way to save money on travel.
Want a spring in your step? The get set with you and 3G waving. The waves give you our best clean ever, which leaves you feeling amazing and ready for anything. Almost as confident as this little guy. Aww. 3D wave, only from Andrex. Clean is a feeling.
With Virgin Media's lightning fast fibre, you can broadband like a boss. With average speeds of over 100 megabits per second. Get your game on now with lightning fast reliable broadband at just £25 a month for 18 months. Now with free setup until 23rd of June.
Can't be like the other night, I can't bear it.
More football than ever before. This summer on ITV Hub.
Now here on ITV, England look to finish off the group stages in style by topping the group, with the Czechs also looking to top the group. Let's take you to the action with the Czech Republic v England, UEFA Euro 2020 live.
UEFA Euro 2020 is sponsored by Volkswagen
Volkswagen.
and Just Eat.
To somebody share. I said to somebody share.
Come on, ladies, come on, ladies, what about this?
Have you not been racist?
No.
Is Gareth Bale not in any of it? Oh, he's Welsh.
Yeah.
Championships for the first time ever. Next up, Scotland. The most anticipated sporting event of the year. John Stones is there next to the post.
React intensity.
O'Donnell, big save.
We all have to take responsibility when things don't quite go right.
Here's Mason Mount. Cross for Dykes. Starts with me. Everybody be better.
The boy.
Good evening, welcome to Wembley. That's the story so far for England on the pitch, and that's been far from straightforward. But it's the events of Friday night in this tunnel area at Wembley which have really thrown England's plans into disarray. Now, both Ben Chilwell and Mason Mount are having to self-isolate until Monday night because they spent too long in this area, in close proximity to Scotland's Billy Gilmore after the Scotland match, and now he has tested positive for COVID-19. 2 clean sheets the positive, just 1 goal the negative so far. England considering Gareth Southgate has made 4 changes. In come Walker, Maguire, Grealish and Saka.
You're laughing.
James, Mings.
Listen to my lad.
This is a side that will please Gareth Southgate. England's second in Group B, but guaranteed a place in the last 16 after 4 matches. Tonight's result dictates where they play next. Top spot,
Honey, can you make the dessert? Please.
in a week's time, but with 45,000 fans in attendance to get behind the team.
I'm not waiting. I don't want. I can't be bothered in your mouth. Oh, me. Come here, Bella. Come on. Come here. Come here.
Latter stages of Euro 2020 can wait for now. Alongside us this evening, Roy Keane, Gary Neville and Ian Wright. Just to confirm the teams then, 4 changes for England. Maguire, Grealish and Saka all their first start of the Euros. Walker played against Croatia. Let's hear from Gareth Southgate then on his COVID-influenced selection. He is with Gabriel Clark.
Don't even watch him.
Gareth, the news of Mason Mount and Ben Chilwell, how are they and how has it impacted the team?
Well, they're of course hugely disappointed to miss the games.
Show me what you're watching.
You're
hiding it from me.
It's a song.
So why are you hiding it?
I'm not.
120 seconds too long in a fairly open space. It's full of contradictions for me, but we're going to go with it.
120 seconds, but I suppose it's gone over the protocol. Is it something that could have been prevented?
Well, frankly, I don't understand it at all because, there are teams travelling around by plane, by coach, by bus, sitting in closed spaces for hours, and our 2 boys have been pinged for something which is, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I think that is something a lot of people don't understand.
Please, can you turn that down, please? Finn, I thought you were a football fan. Well, you should be watching this now.
I don't want them to have any more issues than we've had, but it just seems a bizarre situation.
So no Mason Mount, no Phil Foden either tonight.
Why is that? Well, because he's on a yellow card, and given that we look like we missed 2 players already for the next round, I don't want to take a risk on a 3rd.
Why is he on a yellow card?
It's a shame for Phil, but I think it's a sensible decision.
Why is he on a yellow card?
Grealish, I'm sure one he's very
What did he
excited
do?
about. What do you hope he brings now tonight to the
No, so Grealish is playing for Philip.
Nights where it's a rarity in tournament football. You've got a game where there is a prize because you want to stay at Wembley, and it's a great opportunity for people to
You're not a football fan.
want to play winning football. But also the consequence of not doing so well is less fatal. So it's a great night for our attacking players to really express themselves.
Defensively so good, but what extra does Harry Maguire bring?
Well, of course, I think he's been out English defender in the league.
What this one?
But listen, again, it's a good opportunity for Harry to get 90 minutes, and we were hoping he'd be available for this game, and he is.
And it's another reason, isn't it, to win the group, because it's the only way that Mason Mount and Ben Chilwell could be involved in the round of 16.
Well, yes.
Oh my gosh. How popular is my November? No, November's popular. But how hard can you punch?
Well, that's interesting that Gareth Southgate appears to rule Mount and Chilwell out of the game this time next week were England to win the group, but that's for next week. He looks confused, a bit baffled, a bit irritated. How disruptive is it, Ian? Because Mason Mount has been a key part of his England team.
You should be listening to
I
this.
think we've been a lot more disruptive when you look at the calibre of players we've got. To be able to take the hit of a Mason Mount and a Chilwell not being able to play for the baffling reasons as what's happened with COVID. I think that this squad can take that hit.
So you're going to put it on there now?
But I feel that who's coming in this game in particular.
No, I don't want to listen to it. It's boring me.
And with the COVID, I don't want to go too deep in it, but it is baffling. But it's something that's happened. I don't want to wish anything on the Scottish players. Don't get me wrong, but the fact is, it is absolutely crazy. I'd love to see the reasoning behind it.
Well, England clearly have to, Gary, be they have to be as transparent as any public body in this country. Let's be honest about that. And Public Health England have dictated this is what has to happen.
There's no doubt that England had no option but to demonstrate integrity and tell the truth, and obviously the cameras are down there in the tunnel. There will be huge dissatisfaction in England's camp, but there'll also be a lot of people at home who've abided by these rules for over 12 months now who will say, why are footballers above them? I see the huge contradiction and dissatisfaction building and hope that obviously these things end soon, but we know the rules.
Yeah, and it was avoidable, wasn't it, Roy? And Billy Gilmore's their teammate at Chelsea, of course he is. They said hello to him on the pitch. It is avoidable in the sense that the two players knew what the protocol was and they were there for 20 minutes, so that's too long.
Yeah, I think the only thing I'd be critical of is why would you want to speak to an opposition player? I don't care if it's your teammate or not for over 20 minutes. I very rarely speak to anybody for over 5 minutes. I just, after a game when you've been to war against somebody, why you want to chat to somebody for that long? So it's, they could have used a bit more common sense.
I hope your wife gets more than 5 minutes chat with you.
Never.
She might be happy about that. Right, Jack Grealish, one door shuts, another one opens. He may have played anyway, of course. What can Jack Grealish bring this evening in a game where Gareth Southgate said there's not quite the elements of jeopardy? What can he bring that was missing against Scotland?
And a bit of thrust, a bit of imagination. Somebody who wants to get on the ball, somebody that we needed to get on the ball and be brave. And Roy saying it in the qualifiers about being brave, and he's somebody alongside someone like Phil Foden who, in those areas of the field, it doesn't matter what's happening in the game, they want the ball and they want to make something happen, and that's what Jack Grealish does. He injects a little bit of confidence and skill and makes things happen.
Go and express yourself, enjoy yourself. I'm always really curious as to whether you can really enjoy yourself at international level, Gary, especially when you're playing for England and the shirt can hang so heavily.
I think Jack Grealish will. I think he'll love this tonight. He wants it. I feel a little sick actually that for 25, 30 years of my life I've seen players like Joe Cole, Matt Letitia, Glenn Hoddle demonised, and you always ask the question, the negative, they don't track back, what system do we play? But now we've got these fantastic technical players like Jack Grealish, Phil Foden, and it's brilliant that we now live in a
Why does he think he's posh? He's from Salford.
Game in England, and Gareth have given them the full opportunity to play tonight.
Particularly with Rice and Phillips behind him, that double pivot to keep the back door locked. They can almost say to him, you go and do your stuff the other end, we've got the back door sorted.
Exactly, I think obviously the bonus for England, the 2 games and 2 clean sheets, so people like Jack, they're in the team to win football matches, so certainly be better going forward. England have had about 3 shots on target in the 2 games, not good enough. And Jack deserves this chance. I know there's been a big push from over the last year or two. He's done the hard way as a young pupil, got up to Notts County, he's played the championship, he's captain of his hometown team. He deserves an opportunity, but he's going to take it. He came on the other night, he probably still didn't do enough, and I know it's difficult coming on as a sub, but he's got his chance tonight. He has got to take it. He's got to affect the game.
Somebody else who's got their chance is Saka. Now Foden's on the yellow card. He'd be in there. But Saka over Sancho or Rashford is a very interesting choice. Do you suppose, is that done purely on what he's seen on the training ground? Because Sancho and Rashford are the experienced internationals.
Yeah, of course, we all follow the players, of course, what they're doing week in, we go to their clubs. But Gareth's had 3 or 4 weeks with the players, and he will look at players' attitude to training, particularly players who've been left out. And this is certainly a talented kid. And I'm delighted because what England certainly lacked was energy and pace, people going past players. And this kid will bring that.
You know, we're talking about a player, a young player that went Arsenal in the season that Arsenal were having. And they went for a long period of not creating a lot. But this was a guy, a 19-year-old, who stepped up, took that on his shoulders, and he's able to go in there and he will play how he plays. He'll take people on. He's great 1-touch, 2-touch, 1-2. He'll do everything. He'll come inside. He'll get the wing back going outside. He'll do everything to try and create, because that's what he was trying to do at Arsenal. Ended up player of the season. He's perfect for this game. Absolutely perfect.
And everything to try and get the best out of Harry Kane. And we've all talked about it, people have written about it, and they've had phone-ins about it as well. But it's not always Harry Kane's fault if he hasn't got the service. So hopefully with the fresh, the impetus, the Grealish, Saka, Sterling on the other side, maybe the service can be better this year.
It's been obvious for Tottenham for 2 or 3 years. You need runners past Harry Kane. Son this season, always running past him. And to play static players, Mount maybe doesn't get past him as much. Foden, but these players tonight absolutely will ring him. Sterling, Saka, they'll fly past him all night long. And he does need that. I expect to see a better Harry Kane tonight.
The one thing I would say about Harry, of course, we look at his goal scoring record, it's fantastic, and his assist. But my point, certainly the other night, when he's not at it, you still have to get hold of the ball. You still have to be that focal point for your team. Even if you're not at it or creating chances for it, get hold of the ball, make it stick, show your strength. He needs to do more for the team, even if he's not contributing in terms of his goals.
No, but what I saw with that, you have to give Hanley, Scotland, he was on top of him, because you could see it weren't quite happening for Harry. Didn't give him half a chance. Good defending from Hanley.
Harry Kane will be desperate for a goal this evening, and an England win, of course. Ashley Cole and Andros Townsend also part of our team tonight here at Wembley. They're pitch side with Resmi Chowdhury.
Mark, thank you very much. Yes, they are indeed pitch side alongside me. You know, the guys have been reacting to the team news. 4 changes from Gareth Southgate today. Actually, I want to ask you about the fullbacks. Gareth has been tinkering with them.
Andrew Townsend has never done that. He plays for Crystal Palace.
Walker back. Is that who he would go with?
Realistically, yes. I think obviously with the situation with Ben Chilwell now having to isolate, I think he'll go for sure from the left position, and of course Walker from the right.
Yeah, if I go back many years ago, I had a great relationship with Carl Walker, because I'd run inside and leave him the space down the outside. So he's had that this season with Mahrez, and I think he'll enjoy playing with Saka tonight for those reasons.
Okay, well the Czechs do come with a threat. We've seen what Patrick Schick can do. A few rockets in there as well. But Souček and Soufal, you know, we've seen what they do for West Ham. What instructions will Gareth be giving to that back line today in terms of dealing with that?
Hopefully you'll see, you know, a lot of energy. I hope, you know, England want to press from the front, which will allow Walker to, you know, play from a high position. Luke Shaw will provide that width on the left, and hopefully we can get Saka, you know, coming off the line now and combining with the Canes, finding Grealish in the little pockets. But hopefully we can see an England team that's very adventurous and wants to win this game.
When we played West Ham earlier on in the season, Souček especially, he's just always in the box. He's always arriving late, getting his head, getting his toe onto things, and he scored 2 against us that day. But Declan Rice knows him well. He'll be in Maguire and Stones is in. Be aware of his late runs, and hopefully we can cover them off tonight.
Yeah, indeed. Well, the guys talked about Harry Kane a little bit, didn't they? About the service that he hasn't been getting. You know him well from your days at Tottenham, don't you? He's changed his role, hasn't he, this season? He plays a little bit deeper, but he does rely on good service. In your opinion, Saka and Grealish plus Sterling, are they the ones to be able to provide that?
Yeah, I think the boys need to work on the relationship a little bit more. At Spurs, when he dropped he knows Son's running in behind. Hopefully Saka and Grealish get a bit closer to Harry Kane. Fred took some balls through to him because he's feeling off scraps at the minute. And if England are going to go
so now 60 years old man, Daddy got 61 back on my leg.
You know, this is where the fullbacks are pivotal. I think, you know, they need to create that width to give the opportunity for the Sakas, as I mentioned, the Grealish.
Thank you for the happy
you know, I think I just feel Kane needs that support, but I think, you know, the fullbacks are going to be pivotal today with that adventure.
You know what, I was actually surprised about that actually, because the last game I thought he brought Luke Shaw in for those reasons, to get more crosses in the box, get higher up the pitch, but it didn't really materialise like that. So yeah, I'm interested to see now with Walker back in and Shaw on the other side and two inverted wingers who like to go inside. Hopefully we can have more bodies in the final third tonight.
What about the job of Sterling today? I mean, he scored a goal in the first game. You were there, Andros. How does he provide more?
Listen, Sterling divides opinion amongst the population, but for me in the first game he was our most direct threat.
This is internet! Get us into proof.
For me, he deserves to play in the second game. He didn't get the rub of the green in the second game. He didn't get on the ball, but nobody did.
Go on your chair. Can I relax? Go on your chair. Lots of proof.
Thank you for the happy.
If England finish second, they might get an easier draw in the next round. But surely in a tournament, actually, you want to keep that momentum, because we've seen that, you know, the high from Croatia. We saw the sort of downer after Scotland. It's pivotal, isn't it, that they win tonight to keep that momentum. And if they win, they're back here in a week's time at Wembley with double the capacity crowd as well. Surely that it's all about winning.
Yeah. Again, momentum.
You need a wee thing. You need to stop messing with your willy or go and wash it.
It's a fact, you know, you need to keep winning to keep that confidence in the squad. He's rotated and forced some players today, so they'll want to prove, you know, to the manager that, you know, they're good enough to get in this team.
And as well, the way the crowd reacted at that full time the other day, we can't be thinking about, oh, maybe we draw, maybe we lose and finish second. We need to start fast here. This crowd are going to let these players know about. So hopefully we see an England side on the front foot, pressing high up the pitch right from the very start tonight.
Quick prediction? Oh, I'm really putting you on the spot, isn't I?
2-1 England.
Tell them what you said earlier.
3-1 England.
2-0 England for me.
Love it, guys. Thank you very much, Benji. Bye.
Thank you, Resh. Been so wet at Wembley on Friday, but a lovely evening tonight, and it will feel like home today after the partial Scottish takeover on Friday. England will have their hands full on the pitch as their opponents have made their mark on this tournament over the years, and Patrick Sheik's goal of Hamlin ensures this year's team will be remembered as well. We'll look at the threat that they pose next.
Damn it.
UEFA Euro 2020
No,
sponsored by
how?
Volkswagen.
Majestic. If you've got hair, care. The stage is set.
Ben, what are you doing with your mouth and your nose?
But this is bigger than that. Because we're out here creating opportunities. Because we see differently. We see possibilities to change more than the game. To change everything.
Can they?
Yeah.
Have you been working your willow?
No.
Filming what?
The game.
But you're not doing anything. You're almost finished.
If there's one tool you can't do without, it's the hole-making machine. From one that makes small holes to those for very, very big ones. Find your perfect hole-making machine and
Lala.
Lie down. Lie down.
Bella, it's no one. Now shut your door.
Bella, lie down.
Time for a sub. Freshen things up with new bundles from Subway.
What was it doing?
Is that we keep moving forward.
Rewind.
Discover exciting new technologies.
Rewind.
Redefine who we are and how we want
Thank
to
you
live
for
our lives.
the happy.
Basically, we choose what we want our future to look like. So what's yours going to be?
I'm gonna play outside. Just for a minute. Oh.
You're not leaving that recording and going outside?
No, I'm gonna put that.
You don't need to do that.
UEFA Euro 2020.
Right.
Hello, guys. On my mind, on the sweater guy. Hand on my mind, die. Come on, England, come on, lads. I am gonna play football outside. Thank you for the happiest year. I'm gonna die. What happened there? Oh no, swear to God, I'll be dead. Whoa! In a minute, died. It's my birthday on November 25th. What volley? Thank you for the happy. Down in the deep bingo. Oh, put your hand up. Oh. Put your hand a bit. Hold. Thank you for the happy. And I'm gonna die. Die. Help me, man. I'm gonna die. left foot. Oh. That's in. Yes. What? Left foot. Water. Look. Left foot volley. Oh, that's it. I like 2 deflections now. This is going to be a left foot. Oh! Die. Oh, this. From that running. Again. Oh no, swagger, hand on my mind. And I'm in the diner, got a better kite. Oh no, swear to God, I'm hand on my mind. Oh, I hit the blabbing toes. Foot. Right foot. Watch it! Oh. Oh, sorry guys. Oh. Sure. Oh, it's not pure enough. I better die. Alright, left foot Rabona. And on both feet. This way, isn't it? Ah! Let me just try right foot first. Right, that's alright. Now left. That's closer from here. Alright. Come on. Both feet. Where's my kick-ups? Volley. Oh! Hot bins, lad. Man's not hot, never hot. Ah. In a minute, die. What curve? What? Wait, what's this curve? Watch it. Oh! It's gone it! No, just checked it, it wasn't over line. Left foot, oh my god, it's so good. Oh no, swear to guy, I hit the post. Oh no, I can score with my right Oh no, I missed it, so I turned into burner. Oh no, hit the guy with a gun, die. Hey no, mama, you're a dirty guy. Hey no, get a gun, shoot him in the pies. He turns into guys and his name's Burner. Happy Furs. Let's see this. Bob's going top bins and I've missed it. It hit the top of the crossbar. I'm burning destroyed with this disgraceful comprehension. Oh, I hit this volley, I get £1,000 from my mum. Hit that top corner with £1,000 from my mum. Right, this right foot equals 1,000 subscribers. Ready? Between my legs. Ready? No. 10 likes. Wow, that's not 10 likes. 1 mil. I mean, 10k. 10k likes. 1k. One. Right, that means comment 25,000 times. I have 25,000 comments. This is subscribe. I've got 25 subscribers in the morning. Oh my god. I will get famous on TikTok in 2 months. Well, that's great. My 7 years old video will get more than 10 million views. Oh, frick. My video will get 1 million views in the 7 years. Fine. And 250k likes. 15 comments. 128 likes. No, 128k likes. 15 shares. 15 comments. And 100 million comments. 1 more shares. 2 codes. No! Right, this will be, I will get to go to live stream tomorrow. I'm going to school tomorrow. I'm going to school, I'm going in my PE kit. I'm going in my school jumper. Wait, what? Alright, this is 1. Czech Republic are going to lose to England. I swear. Yes. England are going to have more than 4 goals against Czech. Czech Republic will score 1. Czech Republic will score a corner. Huh. Souček will score a bicycle kick. Right. Czech will get a goal. Well, that's great. Right. I will have 200k followers on TikTok tomorrow. Oh my god. I'll have 1.8 million likes. And 200 following. And, oh my god, go viral on TikTok. Can I go viral on TikTok tomorrow? Can I go viral on Instagram? Okay. Twitter. And this one is YouTube. Please, because I really want like one of those things. Viral on YouTube. Viral on Twitch. I'm going viral on everything, I swear, if I do. My video is going to get taken down. Is life of luxury real? Those scary people real? Oh my god. Are those people in life of luxury fake? Are they actually fake? No. Yes, yes. How much people are gay in the world? 10. 6.9 billion people in the world are gay. So they're gay. Like, are you serious? I've got a brother named Sean. That's correct. I will get a sister in 10 months. Frick. I'm gonna... Sienna likes me as a girlfriend. Sienna is... She loves me. Wait, what the fuck? Frick. Wait, what was that noise? Swear to God, this video will get more than 1 view. This video will get 10k likes. Nope. Yes. This video will get more than 1k dislikes. Rick. This video will get 10,000 likes. Yes, I'll get 10 million subscribers. No. 25,000. Nope. 100k. 10 million. Oh, wait, that's it. Yes. No. My YouTube channel will get verified in 38 hours. 1 minute. Wait, what? Am I going to heaven? Ah! God! Mummy! Oh! You scared me! Mummy, you scared me! Mummy, I was doing this thing when I said, please go viral, and I've got it in. You just scared me! I will get... I'm sexy. Crap. Am I going to hell? Oh, thank God. Oh, that hit the crossbar, wasn't it? I'm going to heaven. Thank you. Right, I'm going to do this. Is there roller coasters in heaven? There is. Is it bad in hell? What? This video will get 10 million likes. Oh, thank God. Hello, I'm a man. The Czech Republic game and England game is in 20 minutes. Well, it is. Wait, what? Yeah, Czech Republic will score first. England will score first. Czech Republic will lose tonight. England will win the Euros. Come on. I will do that. When will I turn that? Will I turn that into months? Oh my God. Crap. Oh. She gonna make me for a fighter. If you want my number, you have to call me baby. So call me Gaby. I will score 10 goals on Saturday. We will lose on Saturday. Nope. Crap. We will win on Saturday. No! I have to try this because in England, no. We will lose on Saturday. Yes! We will win on Saturday. No. Draw. No. Will Clifton win on Saturday? Yes. Oh. Holy, I swear to God, how about did die? Hell, my did die. Hell, my. Bella. 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 Bella.
Oh, not in here.
Sings this song from here. They say, Dad, Robin, Dad, Robin, Dad, Robin.
Want some
Nutella.
fruit and Nutella?
Yeah. Remember?
Only a little bit. You
Okay.
just mix it in with yours. Give me a
And
minute.
creme fraiche. Remember chocolate creme fraiche?
What if it's disgusting?
It won't. I heard something in the bar. Noise.
Yeah, you smashing the bowl against it?
No, it won't.
Go and wash your hands.
Why? No, Mummy, don't sit. I'm filming.
I'm just saying, go to the loo and wash your hands, please. You heard a crash in the bar?
Yeah.
What sort of crash? What do you think? Did you hit the bar by any
No.
chance? Because if a glass has fallen over.
No.
Right,
Well, that.
Hmm? Sounds to me like you hit the bar.
It sounded like someone screaming.
No, it didn't.
It did, and like.
Oh yeah, of course it did. In the bar.
Yeah.
I think it was a tiny. I said good.
The chair fell.
No, it didn't.
It did. May I need this?
No, it's this one. That one's covering their salad.
Mummy, yes.
It
You
doesn't interview Jack
scared me.
Gravy.
You
No.
scared me. I was like, what? What was my reaction like? Because I was thinking about stuff scary, and then I was like,
Nothing.
hello, I'm gonna get set up my studio.
Right, I'm gonna set up real food. Ben, don't do that. That's what everyone's eating.
Mummy.
You're not setting it up outside.
No.
Because it's on in 15 minutes.
Mummy.
Yeah.
Look. Look. My mum is the best thing in the world.
Thank you.
This is a. You gonna raise me for all those niggas.
Wingers and fullback. Put it in here and we'll get in there. But what was happening with us again the other night? We were reluctant to put in our behind the right back to take him on. But here, I say give him this ball right here. So as he can rip it in the box, we've got players waiting in there. Give it to him again. He doesn't give it to him. I think these are opportunities that make chances. He doesn't do it. He can give it to him here. Doesn't give it. He's got 3 opportunities to pass it here. Wasted opportunity. This is the one where Harry Kane did it. This is the chance. And you look where Reece James is when he crosses his ball. There's 4 defenders there, and he's not bothered about putting it in a space in an area. And that's what you can do. Put it in there, let the forward get in there, and look at changes on your side. Look at it, that is what the side is. Putting it in those areas.
If you don't pass the ball quickly, I play fullback. The fullbacks can't get forward because you've not got the rhythm in the game to be able to arrive. The problem wasn't the fullbacks being told not to go forward. The passing out of the back, the passing through midfield was so sluggish and poor in quality.
The whole approach, Gary, wasn't the whole build-up was so laboured.
Yeah, we've got to get out of our heads though. This is instruction from the manager that didn't tell James and Shaw to go forward in Scotland. There's no way that's happened.
It's a slightly different front three because you've got 2 flyers, if you like. Foden's a very creative player, likes to come in on his left. The fact you've got Sterling and Saka, you would hope that England are looking to stretch the Czech Republic as much as possible and create some space now.
Well, of course you've got to mix it up. That's one of the first personalities on the pitch. Again, Gareth didn't instruct the person up one, lads, I want you to be dead sluggish. The game hasn't changed. The players, the tactics, the system. Pass the ball forward quickly, cause the defence problems. If you get it right, put it in the box. take risks, show a bit of courage, show some personality, and that's what we expect. The other night, Charlie wasn't good enough for England, they need to do a lot better. That's just the basics of the game.
Put the ball in the box, the Germans did it the other day. They scored, I know they had wing back. Ball in the box, one-touch finishes, which is quite nice.
Well, that's what you want, As a forward, you want to know that it's coming, so you can make your runs no matter how many defenders are there. You make your run because you know you've got the quality that's coming there. You can try and hit the goal.
I just want to say about the crosses now. I look at Saka and Sterling, I don't see crosses. I really don't. I don't think the type of wingers that are going to get out of the feet and see the crosses back to the wing back. I still think it's going to have to be the full-backs that are going to behind the crosses. They're just putting inside of them. And also, Gareth, we're not about trying to win the game. The winning good teams find a way to win. They need to do that.
That's what England need to do. That's the level they need to go to. We're getting very close to kick-off here at Wembley. England have a good record in their final group games in tournaments here. In 1966, Roger Hunt scored twice in a win over France. In 1996, Shearer and Sheringham put the Netherlands away. We're back shortly for the national anthems.
Oh, it's itchy there. Well, it's my leg.
UEFA Euro 2020 is sponsored by...
Thank you for the happiest year of my life. Thank you for the happiest year of my life. Thank you for the happiest year of my life. Thank you for the happiest year of my life. Thank you for the happiest year of my life. Thank you for...
That's fair play.
Yeah?
Wait till you try that. That is the dumb.
Is it?
What,
the Nutella?
Nutella mixed with the thing.
Holy. Whore.
Nice.
Yeah.
If I dip this strawberry in, it should make an iceberg. Oh my god, it's worked!
Doritos, make your play.
Oh, that just tastes.
Smell iconic. The new Links effect.
The next time you find yourself worrying about our planet or your health, start with dinner. Dinner? Yeah. You see, one plate made up of more fruit and veg isn't just better for you, it's better for the planet too. So grab your plate.
That's my best. Is that yummy?
Yeah. One pesto pasta, one spoon, one fork. It seems like the world depends on that. One plate at a time. Sainsbury's, helping everyone eat.
Result in 24 hours.
If I dip this strawberry in, it should make an iceberg.
There's one thing you can expect from me, and that's the unexpected.
When there's no need to plug in.
Super fun. Super fun!
Why stop? New Toyota Yaris self-charging hybrid. 2020 is sponsored by Just Eat.
1, 2, 3, go.
First chapter in what England hope will be an epic tale.
والله راح نفسية هذا الفيديو لازم تجيبوا 5 مليون لايك.
Matt Small, the man behind the mask there. Those portraits of the England squad were on display at St George's Park as the players arrived a few weeks ago. But it's the here and now that concerns them and us. With kick-off in about 10 minutes' time. As it is at hand of Part 2, Scotland need a win against Croatia to guarantee a place in the last 16. You can watch that match on ITV4 or on STV in Scotland. Here at Wembley, the evening sunshine. What's this little boy dreaming of? Maybe he's growing up to be Harry Kane one day and scoring a vital goal for England, or just an England win this season. Well, you've just had Ian Wright talking about fullbacks. It's a long point in my football career, that. Well, you did it excellently. So I'm going to ask you about strikers. When you play with a striker who you know is obviously outstanding but out of form, do you have to reassure them? Or do they have such a big ego which they need, you just let them get on with it?
Harry Kane, no. He's the only striker that I've ever seen, and obviously I was coached with him, that reminds me of Alan Shearer, that they're unbreakable in terms of mentality. So from the point of view of Harry, you won't need to pick him up. Just as if he scores, you won't need to ground him. I think that ultimately Harry Kane will come good for England. He doesn't need him to score, because obviously he does it to remove that pressure. But he won't be phased by tonight.
Big, please may I have some water?
Gave Shearer before the Euro started.
Okay.
Just going off my knee, my backside, my ear, and I'm all right.
I knew the chances were being created, so it was all a case of how I would deal with chances as it comes. I tried to make sure I was continually scoring in training.
Here you go.
Tried to do what you do normally. You don't think about missing, you think about scoring. Harry Kane's quality. Not to worry about maybe he's had a lot of fatigue, huge pressure on him. But don't be surprised if he latches one in tonight. He's a top quality player.
The biggest job Harry Kane's got tonight, along with Maguire, is settling this England team down. Those boos at the end of the game tonight will have been like a punch in the ribs for some of these young players. And those two really need to settle down and be patient, because it might not happen in the first 20 minutes. The Czechs are going to be tough to beat.
But they need to start quickly, don't they, England? Because, as you've said many times, it's very hard, we saw it the other night, to turn the tap and go, oh, right, now we'll play at a good tempo. You have to start quickly.
Well, we heard them the other day saying that they lacked intensity, lacked creativity, and that's what you want to see from them today. You want to see them intense, with confidence going forward. You've got the players in the team. Let's go now. They've got to get some sort of momentum campaign. I know you're working with results in the first game, but they're singular teams flexing our muscles. England don't do that tonight.
And England's team have to play high press, and you have to play quick. That's how we play every single week. Press the ball, go win the ball back when you lose it. Yeah, you can't do that for 90 minutes, but the other night against Scotland, it was so lethargic. The biggest thing in this first 20 minutes is to see us pass the ball quickly.
Come on, get straight in, boys.
Win, come back. Doesn't matter if it's France, Germany, or Portugal. Be at Wembley next week with some confidence. What's the buzz about you? More people.
Yes. What you want from this game is you want a win from this game to give the people something to cheer about.
Let's find out what happens then. Let's go to the commentary box for England's final Group B match and say good evening to Lee Dixon and first Sam Matthews.
Welcome to Wembley, everyone. There's been a lot of negatives since we last spoke, and in the current climate, we could never have too many of those. Sigurd initially gave Southgate something positive to grab at going into the final group game. So the European Championships, but it didn't stop him losing Mason Mount and Ben Chilwell for this game, and likely the last 16. Double negative. But with the team selected here tonight, there is no doubt that England are looking to end the group phase in upbeat fashion. A win, and they top the group. A draw, and they finish second. Even in defeat, they are bulletproof.
So we'll get through regardless?
Yeah. But we don't want to lose. England!
Yes, England would love to get more from a captain who has looked pretty isolated himself at times and has yet to produce a shot on target. But standing in their way, the reborn Czech Republic thrashed 5-0 here in September 2019. Raheem Sterling scored a hat-trick that night. Kane was on the score sheet too, but the Czechs used that as a turning point.
Don't keep going on that one.
I'm just chucking something.
Group stages never seem to be. But with their immune to an exit, now is the time for England to be positive. Here are the national anthems.
Finn?
Yeah?
On a Karen Andy's day, would you be happy to sleep on that cushion? I'll
Yeah.
put that cushion somewhere, yeah. I'll put a cover on it and it's not full of Bella hair.
Why am I not allowed to sleep in my bed?
Because we're going to use your and Sean's mattresses in here for Karen and Andy.
So I'm sitting. I'm going there.
That's going to go upstairs.
Aww. Oh.
I'll put it on your bed actually, that would work quite well. I need to squeeze this.
Okay.
The Czech Republic. Next.
I'll tell you what, the pound shop boys should do a version of that. I might suggest that for the pound shop boys. Now, the adverts are on now. This is an advert for dental. What is it?
UEFA Euro 2020 is
There's an
sponsored
advert for
by
petrol.
Volkswagen.
That's an advert for petrol now. You get your own petrol. Remember, yes. So the pound shop boys are doing a foot version. They go like this. I can't save our gracious queen, long live the new queen, God save the queen. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us, God save the queen. Hey, Dave, Will, anyone watching? Have you ever thought what that would sound like if the queen herself? Is it God save our gracious me, long live our noble me. God save the me, send me victorious, happy and glorious, long to over you. God save the me. That's what she would sing it from the top, yeah.
UEFA Euro 2020 is sponsored by.
Are we live yet? Yes! Hello, cockers! It is I, Hack of the God, here on the YouTube live.
Come here. Come here. Look.
Can you finish eating?
Are we live now?
No, it's famous.
Look.
Are we live yet?
Hey.
Yes! Hello, cockers! It is I.
Hello, cockers.
Oh no, he's famous.
How?
He's He used to be in the broom cupboard.
Yeah, and he's on Newsarm.
Yeah. Hello, Crocker.
Is that a swear word?
Yeah. It's what Jamie's mum used to, Daddy's mum used to call her. Hey, Crocker. It's a northern thing.
6 players who have played some football in England this season. Sobchak and Sobal, West Ham, Callas at Bristol City, and 3 more playing in the Europa League. The Slavia Prague, who knocked out Leicester before losing to Arsenal over 2
Right, come on, Tim. Just finish eating it, will you?
It'll be fascinating to see how Declan Rice deals with clubmate Thomas Sobchak tonight. A pairing that has put West Ham on a great path in the last 18 months. And before we start, all the players take the knee.
Czech Republic, you racist.
Suspension for racist abuse of Andre Kudela, who would have been in the Czech team but was punished by UEFA. Lee Dixon has been calling for Jack Grealish to start for England at this tournament for a while.
And I'm gonna die. Walker. Sucker.
Sure, I'm not the only one who's
Nah, come on. Don't walk up, that's yours. Yeah, nice. Oh no, swear that guy, I've never died, and on my mind. Thank you for the happiest year of my life. 10 on my mind, I've been never died. That was too good. And it better die. Stones in the fire.
I think if they got an early goal, it tends to boost them, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
England's pressing was missing on Friday night. The urgency they showed in the first 20 minutes against Croatia.
Kane, go on, Kane. Ah! Sure.
Oh, she's desperate to score.
Go, Sterling! Oh! He's hit the post!
Oh, that would have been a close start.
Come on! God, gosh.
That would have been a corker.
That would have been a great goal. Oh, look how close that is for me! Oh!
How he tips it over. What the heck did you come out like that for?
Look at them celebrating! They fell over.
It was a bit like the guy in Mean Machine last night, the
Yeah.
monk who kept coming out the goal.
Yeah.
With his hands, remember?
Yeah.
He's doing that funny then.
Yeah.
Czech Republic, the last time these two met at Wembley. And he's the only England player to have scored so far this tournament. That was a great chance.
England's ball.
Well, it is a good start. Because that back four now, for the Czechs, all of a sudden they're looking at each other. So they've got runners to do.
Right at the camera.
Not everything's in
Slightly
front of you.
amazing.
Back four, you
Sure.
enjoy it when it's all in front of you. When you've got to turn and face your own goal, you'll be aware of that now. And they make changes tonight, England, to try and up the tempo, to try and release the handbrake a little bit. Jack Grealish popping it back into Maguire. This is Stones.
There's a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah.
Grealish, I think.
Yeah.
They're all expecting him to work miracles.
Stones.
And now Grealish. Electricity over his own.
Come on,
Sure.
Oh.
Come on.
Right.
Throw him.
Who's he play for?
United.
They're good.
Yeah.
Central position. He will wander left to his natural position, and that just opens up the centre of the pitch for Sterling to make those runs.
Check thing. Does Sterling play the same position for England as he does City?
Yeah.
Good pass. Going the wrong way, guys.
Stones. They can't, I don't think they could have got it through there. Rice.
Rice apparently is teammates with one of the Czech Republic players. Is that right?
Yeah. That one there, that tall one. Thomas Souček.
Yeah. We call them rice and potato salad.
And they've got another West Ham player. That's Soufal. That number 6 there. He's a good player. Soufal.
Dangerous, get it out.
He scored from the halfway line. Number
Did they
10.
win their last game?
Pardon?
Did they win their last game?
No, they drawed. Like yours. Barry, don't you, Barry. Kick up a How is that a foul? How is that a foul? I don't get it. Souček. Coming for the
Oh no, don't. I'm injured.
Yeah, because he just came. So we do want. We've got Jackie. Sure.
This is a Czech team transformed since that 5-0 defeat to England. Jaroslav Šilhavý and his side call that game their mirror, a chance to look at themselves and study all their flaws. And they've looked much better since.
Nice. Maguire, Stones.
Walker has gone bombing on. Looking to try and find Bukayo Saka, didn't quite get there. Flipped into the air by Calvin Phillips. Rice underneath it.
Sheik
is playing Darida. And then Souček swept it out to Soufal, his West Ham United team there. Some real danger down that right hand side, combining with Mazepust, who's on it now, and Stones across. And England managed to stop the danger from flaring up. There's a good run down into that back position.
Šilhavý. Jaroslav Šilhavý.
Heading the ball away from Mazepust. This is Raheem Sterling.
Mazepust.
Kane felt that Chilinska was pushing him to the ground. This is Soufal. Walker chesting it back safely to Jordan Pickford.
Walker. Walker.
Got to move it quicker now. Walker, loads of space.
Pickford in there.
Just slowing it down again.
Phillips, oh God.
Not looking at what was behind him.
Walker.
There's an opportunity there for Walker just to get the ball. I know he's been doing some defending, but huge amount of space. If you've got grass in front of you, run into it. Just commit the players ahead of you. Slow build up, certainly that was one of the problems.
Pickford.
Scotland, it's like this formation. You've got to run into space. Bit of urgency.
Phillips. But can you sit there?
I'm keep in and out doing the two.
Pickford, who's had a few animated conversations during the tournament so far, has kicked that one up towards Harry Kane. A bit too physical from the Czech Republic and Thomas Kalla.
What do you keep checking on there?
I was just my TikTok views.
Obsessed.
Just popped up for him to win it again. It's just
They don't hit him in the face.
Yeah. Elbow in the neck.
The neck of Harry Kane. Kane still slowly getting back to his feet.
Look at his face.
Or his jaw.
Yeah, he's got quite a big jaw, bless him.
Yet to have a shot on target at Euro 2020, but backed by his manager as the most important player England have had.
Kane hasn't even had a shot on target.
Regular supply of goals, 34 of them in 56 caps before tonight.
Didn't know he was playing.
Do like a set piece.
Why is he grabbing at him like that?
I don't know.
17.
Shaw is going to toss this one in.
Come on, Shaw. Come on, Shaw. Go
Go
on. Oh, unlucky.
It was well wide of the target. It's a decent ball for sure, not too high. Got a bit of pace on it. Just going to get it across the 6-yard box there.
Has he got tats on his leg?
No.
Yes.
Tattoos?
Left
No.
leg.
No?
Stones?
No.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
He has here.
He doesn't.
Well, you look.
Two sides actually have gone in different directions since
that
the
you'll find.
qualification phase when they were paired in the same group.
Where?
Not sure that was
Left
quite
leg.
accurate, but Wardy's team would
I can't see it.
wouldn't be passing this evening. England
Yeah,
perhaps
that's
best
right.
chance. Raheem Sterling in the first couple of moments of the match. Saka has made a run. Away by Bourgil. Comes back to Harry Kane.
Go Kane! Oh. What?
Oh, yeah. He's done good.
Sterling, once he gets in that position,
He's got tats too.
gets there before
Not
the
tats
keeper
too,
is
but
a little bit
tattoos.
lucky, to be fair. Keeper's in absolute no man's land. His first choice for his country, Thomas Vasic, but he's been back up at Sevilla for a little while now. His contract has not been renewed at the end of this campaign.
I'm gonna die, bit of die. Hit a bit of die. Wait, look at my face. Hit a bit of die. Hit a bit of die. Once I was 7 years old, I got to in my life began
Yes.
Saka finding Phillips. Back into Bukayo
One
Saka
Saka.
once again. Twisting, turning, producing a cross
Oh.
which is too heavy, but
Grealish.
kept alive by Grealish.
Kane.
Back to
Grealish.
once again. Looking to tease the Czech defence. Does that?
Oh, yeah! Yeah!
Sterling!
Be you, Checo! Be you, Checo!
See it, let me watch it. Let me watch.
Sir!
Boom. Let me see it.
Ah, look at your faces. Midgets. Come on, Czech! I mean, England. Czech, England. Wait, it hasn't come up on my phone yet. Go, yeah.
Header. Boom. Grealish. Assist.
Mummy, look. Mummy.
That's good out. It shows it's him straight away.
Mummy.
Go on, Raheem.
He's top of the league. He's top of the league. Raheem Sterling. He's top of the league.
What a great header. Again.
Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Getting there.
Yeah.
Turn that off, please.
So, I just want to see this.
Well, let's get a couple more lads sealed.
Go on! Damn it.
Let's see. Oh no, we don't want one straight back. No, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no.
So far.
So far. Darida. Tuluska. It's a decent ball towards the far post.
Phew.
Sheep was rising, but it's away by England. And we wanted a fresh, upbeat, high-tempo start. And England have taken 12 minutes to get
We
it.
certainly got it. We need 2 or 3 more. What's your prediction?
I was going 3-0. Wait, let's see the reaction.
Where he's going to go. And you can't go early as a defender. You've got to wait for him to move the ball. As soon as he does that, so quick with his feet. Gets the cross away, a little flick on the cross that just lifts it a little bit higher to that far post. And great blocking in from that right hand side from Sterling.
the table in Group D. England would go top of the group if the result stays like this.
It's coming on.
Still goalless in the game at Hampden Park between Scotland and Croatia. As soon as there's any action there, we'll bring it to you here.
Finn, please rewatch it.
Grealish into the box. Go on, Jack. Little dig to the back post. Goal! Sterling!
Did you hear him? Goal! Sterling! I ain't been getting high, girl. Go on, Walker! Mate, Walker's fast. Go on! Free kick, come on!
Well, I'll give some credit to Kyle Walker, 40-yard closing down. And Shaw thought if he's going, I'm going on this left-hand side. And he put the press on, win the ball back, and again, Grealish on the ground, but we'll take that.
Came off the bench, one more fouls than anybody else on Friday night. He's won a few already. 19-year-old Bukayo Saka is taking charge of this England set piece.
Is that the
He's
reason?
20 until November.
Goes 19, and his birthday's in November like yours. Who's he play for?
Arsenal.
It's off the first man, which is so foul, and it's an England corner.
Corner.
Yeah, not his best free kick, but the score from this corner, he'll probably claim an assist.
He's a bright button, is Bukayo Saka. He's a straight A-star grade student at GCSE level. Coaches love working with him. That's short, towards the far post. Saka again. Still Bukayo Saka. And then he's told to get to his feet.
Yeah.
By the
It's fast
referee,
moving.
saying that that was simulation. And as the Czech Republic...
Goal for Croatia.
No.
Saka is
Where?
contesting his innocence to the referee, who is...
You lying?
Yeah.
Croatia have scored?
Yeah.
Oh, not Czech Republic.
No.
Against Scotland?
Yeah.
Flipping out, Finn. My nerves are shattered.
Luckily he's not booked in for simulation because it wasn't. He's definitely put his foot in. Manager thinks. Everybody saw that, apart from the referee.
Sure.
He'll feel a bit stupid when he watches it back, won't he?
Yeah.
Souček trying to get it forward.
No, but it was a foul. He didn't win the ball.
No, that's what I'm saying. When the ref watches it back and goes, oops. He did stick his foot in.
Saka has every right to be disgruntled, but he's had a positive start, a positive contribution so far.
There's definitely a different energy about this England side.
Oh, my stomach. Come on, Dad. I
Ah.
thought we finished earlier. On a Tuesday.
What time is it?
Maybe Gutterly's missing it.
Foul on United so far. Czech Republic are dangerous at set pieces. England will have to be alert. 7 of the Czechs' 13 goals in qualifying came
Has he got a black eye?
via that route.
Yeah.
That looks
They
so.
have been affected from them in this tournament.
Is that from today?
No, from against Croatia.
Darida in space to try and get a shot away, shut down by Saka. Might have been a foul near to the area. Play on, says the referee. It goes out eventually. Borgia winning the throw. I think she thought that he'd been fouled by Harry Maguire on the edge of the area.
That's a free
It's not giving away a foul. Now you might wonder why there were cheers behind the England goal. This could be the reason. Croatia have scored at Hampden Park. They lead by a goal to nil. Nikola Vlasic, formerly of Everton, with the finish low underneath David Marshall.
Is that good for us?
Yeah.
There was a little flick off. Sufal's shit.
That's great.
Lifted it up over everybody. Saka thought he had an easy header and over his head.
Hit him on his own, just celebrating. That's
No,
good,
people run.
I know, that's the way he goes over on his own.
Look, England first.
Quite a bit as well.
By 3 points.
Still good to win though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It still gives you that feeling of
Every chance
purpose.
that they will qualify for the knockout stages should they finish with 4 points in 3rd position as it stands. Yamto running into the England penalty area, almost unchallenged. Just backed up a little bit. 2 or 3 defenders around him, just letting feed it out to that left-hand side.
Yeah.
I love how she takes herself afterwards.
Arida. Saka away. Sofa.
So foul.
Thomas Souček, well known to fans of West Ham United.
Thank you for the happy.
Excited, thrilled to be playing.
Go on, Kate. Oh crap, he was through.
And he played higher up because Hollish came in as the defensive midfield player, and you just saw how effective he can be at the base of the midfield, helping out his defence.
So foul.
Jack Grealish, and he's not been more than 5 or 6 yards away from him the whole of this first half.
Come on, Grealish.
There's a load of West Ham players that are English. Antonio, Lingard, Rice.
In a game between Aston Villa and West Ham in February, and he had a bit of a tussle with him, really.
Free kicks, check.
Good we could get Grealish.
Yeah.
Never mind Harry Kane.
I used to do that one. Somebody running past you, can't get out of the way, ref. Honest. And you've got to defend the free kick. It's hit towards Mazepus, but it's too close to Jordan Pickford. You knew exactly what was going on there. The Everton goalkeeper made a big save from Stephen O'Donnell on Friday night. Here's Walker charging forward again. England's fullback's not releasing the ball forward quick enough. He just slipped that right down the outside for Saka. He made a good run, runs into that space all the way up to the halfway line. Keep the move going.
Where's Daddy then?
It's up to the other players to carry Saka. Ball's
I
on.
don't know why she barks when she put it in there.
Why did Sean look like that just then?
Huh?
I know.
Please let him not be in trouble. Do without it.
Sure.
Grealish dropped short. Yamto, who's switched on, has got to go with Shaw.
Go on.
He's putting him under pressure, uses that chest. And the referee says it was an arm. It might have been offside on the far side.
He's not saying hi. He would usually.
Yeah, it's a good ball. Not too sure he's offside, but James stretching that back right.
No.
Hey, are you alright?
Do that in the first half hour of the game, the more space you get in midfield, a bit later on.
Daddy may be a little. Okay. Daddy may be a tad bit angry when he comes in. Wasn't yelling outside at the ITC today. Like, it's a woman that's been doing it for about. Just tell me where. Okay. He's on the phone to Rick right now.
So fun.
From ITC.
So what's that woman who's been at 12 then?
No, to ITC. Yeah, man, about Daddy doing noise, like all the hitting the pads and all that. And she's only doing it for him. None of the other instructors, just pinpoint.
Right, don't worry, Sean.
Saka.
Sean, do you on the shower?
Excellent work from him, great persistence.
Yeah?
Sterling.
Yeah.
Shush.
Still Harry Kane.
Phillips.
Calvin Phillips.
Okay.
Walker joining too. Saka at the far post, Sterling in there.
Nice.
Grealish just
Jack.
hanging around, working with
Grealish.
intent. He's got it now.
Shaw.
Shaw. In towards Kane, away by Callas.
Come on, don't pass it back.
Something
Okay.
we've got to do. It's a much more vibrant performance by England so far. 25 minutes in.
Kane. Phillips. Jack. Grealish.
Grealish.
Rice. Shaw. Sterling.
Shaw back to Sterling.
Grealish. Sterling. Grealish. Stones.
Tonight dampened the English
Give me a bell,
enthusiasm.
come on.
Tonight might just light one or two fires.
Phillips.
Saka being
Stones.
selected on that right-hand side ahead of others who
Go on, Kane.
The pecking order. Here's Kane. We're starting at the back post.
Oh.
Well, he's had a first shot on target now.
Corner.
And Basnik, who has made some stunning saves at this tournament, has just made another one. Well, don't underestimate Maguire's ball. That's brilliant. And he does everything right. I think his standing foot. Thought he might have just slipped a little bit, but the gap is there. He's leaning away from it to try and bend it in that far corner. And Vaslek just
Come
gets
on,
that
Shaw.
glove on it. Superb ball from Maguire. Big chance for Kane. Another England corner. Shaw to take it. Get too heavy
Go on,
for
Phillips.
Maguire to attack. Phillips
Go on,
keeps
Saka.
it moving and Saka
Grealish.
back out to Grealish, probing once more.
Go on.
His ball
Oh.
towards Stones. Chaluska manages to steer it clear. Grealish going back at Mazepus. Referee says that's a foul. Jack Grealish and the fans that are down in front of us aren't happy about it. Well, they could be disappointed, but he shouldn't be fouled in there. He's got nowhere to go. Just keep in front of him. As soon as you give him a little tug or a little push in his back, he's going to go down. Let him out there, and this is the Kane. Just expect that back of the net to bulge. Doesn't quite get enough bend on it. It's a decent save from the keeper, but Harry Kane will be disappointed he hasn't hit the net there. It's a very strong wrist from Thomas Basnik. Sheik. Mazepust. And the overlap is so far. Just hesitated, didn't go as far as maybe he thought he was going to. So check. Chaluska. Darida claiming he was held by Maguire. Souček. Looking from distance from Hollis. She's pushed behind and away by a flying Jordan Pickford. Well, there's a good strike from Hollis. I don't know if he's on-sighted. He seems to die quite late.
Congratulations.
Pickford. Two hands on it. Good save, and yeah, we'll see it here. Perfect. Going straight into that far corner. Good save.
Congratulations, first of all. Thank you. Congratulations.
Go with the corner. Hollis with the header. Pop off Calvin Phillips. Sheik dropped inside the box. Declan Rice not taking any chances. Saka trying to get out of a tight spot. Mazepus played it against him. That's the chest of Luke Shaw. It's a Czech corner. One or two Czech fans inside the stadium. Certainly a little bit different the atmosphere from Friday night, where there seemed to be more Scottish voices than English ones inside this famous arena. Darida. Near close, there was a big opportunity, and then Souček is stopped by a clutch of England bodies. Darida with another cross, and Maguire gets it away.
No, well, you don't say that.
England weren't too confident about dealing with it. Really clean job on that front post area, just to make sure he's first man to the ball. And he wasn't on that occasion. They got the flick on.
Okay. 1,000. Thank you for the happy.
It's going to be interesting. I want. Hopefully it doesn't.
Pardon?
Followed by Calvin Phillips of Leeds United.
Kick the butt.
Once had a spell at Sunderland. It's interesting.
Now they're centre back with the ball.
Down his time under Paolo Di Canio. Saka blocked off the passing lane where Callas was trying to feed the ball down that left channel. We'll have more interesting tales if he'd played under Roy Keane at Sunderland.
Czech Republic nearly scored 3 times.
Left the back door open.
Come in here, you.
Yeah, sick.
On the chair.
It's very upsetting for me. I'm in some military.
Saka away.
So you can.
Harassed by Stones. It looks a little bit heavy-handed from John Stones. Czechs have still got the ball.
Thank you for the happy year of my life. Hello, Bella.
So far, held up by Raheem Sterling. Czech takes over. Rice is there. As it looks
The only road that serves me. I don't know where it goes. The only road is kind of time. Pardon? Mummy, stay there. I'm in the toilet.
Southgate said he understood fan frustration from Friday. We could, he said, be involved in matches nobody cares about, but he reiterated his job was to successfully and professionally steer England through the tournament and the group. They've done that already. They want to finish this group stage with a flourish. They want to come back to Wembley. By Stones, taken on by Phillips. Now Kay. Saka's going. Here he's off down that right side at speed. Sterling's waiting in the centre. Slip towards him, takes a deflection. It's an England corner.
Really good again. That's what he does. He runs with the ball into areas that drag defenders all the way back. They don't want to go back there. He had presence of mind to see Sterling as well. He was in. He made a good run, Sterling, on this left-hand side.
Into the season, 1 goal in his last 16 Manchester City appearances. It has been lively again tonight for England. He scored the only goal of the game so far, the only previous goal that England managed in the tournament. Phillips with the corner. So foul with the header away. England will go back to their goalkeeper. Opening 33 minutes at Wembley. Remember, elsewhere, Scotland are 1-0 down to Croatia. England at the moment going through. It's group winners from Group D. They will come back here next Tuesday if it stays like this. Walker looking for Shaw. So far away. Declan Rice loops a header forward. Lovely take by Saka, into Kane, back towards Saka, Kane wins it back again, finds Jack Grealish, skips away from one challenge. Phillips crunching into a challenge. England have scored the free kick. The referee took a bit of time, but pulled it back eventually after playing the initial advantage.
Yeah, he's just trying to play a little 1-2 to hit the back of the referee's leg. Quite rightly just doing a challenge top ball.
That's what happens if you touch the ball. And to make sure that he restarted with England in possession. Sobchak. Space over on that far side for Borgil to jump into. It's a decent cross. Yakto is there. It's a good block. Comes back to Sobchak, and he's just missed the target. Well, Luke Shaw believes that he was the victim of a high foot, but England didn't defend that ball into the box particularly well.
You have to say it was high. He sticks his foot in there. He thinks he's going to get the free kick, and that is inches wide. Sobchak. Actually not that high, the ball has gone for the full volley. It's good defending in the end, to be fair to him.
It's good defending from Shaw, but Sobchak had it pulled out to the edge of the area and the loose ball fell to him, and there wasn't too many bodies around him. Shaw seems to be unscathed by that clash with Jakub Jakto of Sampdoria. Haven't had everything their own way in this game.
No, it's been a test. It looked quite lively at times, but it's so much better going forward, I think.
Well, that's great, isn't it?
Please. Move the ball, comes over to the fullbacks a little bit quicker in my book, but settle for how it's going so far.
Still run into trouble.
No.
Switching wings and causing England a few issues. This is Phillips onto Saka, who's caused a few issues himself. Good control of the ball, Grealish. Sticks to him like glue. He's got Sterling going outside him. Left for Shaw, little deflection, pushed behind by Vaslik at the near post. England's threat when they move the ball at speed is a real one.
Well, his drive from that midfield area. Sofel just getting a touch on it, but it came from that run from Saka again on that right-hand side, cuts inside, switch. Before you know it, we're on the edge of the box, setting up a chance.
England sizing up a set piece. Picture of their play at the World Cup 3 years ago. Shaw looking for Kane. Kept in for Harry Maguire, but I think he took him by surprise.
Saka's right in front of him, strolling the ball, he can turn and a bit overcautious there.
Kane.
Now Kane looking for Sterling at the far post. Might come for Grealish. Sergio gets there first. Grealish then bumps into Hollish. And he's given the thumbs up to Jordan Pickford. Dropping that ball in beautifully.
I need to speak to Nick. She's a lunatic.
Asset of England's going to do. Jordan Pickford has got the ability to do that.
The two centre-backs can just split. Take the players towards him, and that just creates that space in the field. Probably the best pass around the lot of them.
Here's Declan Rice, bounding forward. He's got Saka for company, but there's lots of space for Bukayo Saka. Kane lurking in the centre. Still Saka. Decent cross away by Chalichka. Grealish with a nice touch. Lovely reverse into Shaw. More fluidity about England. It's not as sticky as it was on Friday night. Different atmosphere, different game. Scotland always comes with extra baggage.
no gaps behind. England couldn't work it out. They pressed up towards them. That just played into the Scots' hands. We've worked it out a little bit here. The movement has been good across the pitch, but also swapping positions, making runs behind. This time Walker on that far side, trying to get behind. And Saka's been the drive really that's pushed the Czechs back. Grealish has had his moments as well. Certainly Sterling's enjoying it a little bit more.
And they'll know that the lead is a slender one. They'll have to win the group. Saka. Kane's bump off to Sterling. And again Raheem Sterling. Running at Mazepust. Phillips. This is Walker. Want to whip it in, then hesitated. Now runs at Yankto. And it's another corner.
Well, he wins a corner, but I'm not sure why he's not knocking that in first time. Out your feet. Harry Kane in the middle, one of the best strikers in the world football, and the ball's coming into him. Right in the boys talked about those crosses in the pre-game show. At time, just knock it in the end he takes the touch and then gets closed down.
Instructions inspiring with Harry Kane and Harry Maguire. Phillips delivery. All the way by to Scam. So Walker. Short. It's made in the Czech press of Yaroslav's Shilhavi's chat yesterday in the coach when he said they would shackle Harry Kane with two men. They won't leave them alone. Trying to use close contacts on him.
Herbert the Buyer, getting some cries.
Kane goes to his right. Still Harry Kane. Saved. No one's paying attention. The offside flag was up anyway. Maybe Sterling already knew that. Let's have a look at what's happened at Hampden Park. Big goal for Scotland. Stephen Clark men are back in the game. They've equalised. Callum McGregor with a drive from the edge of the box. Hampden go wild. Scotland know that they need to win this game. They are back on terms at Hampden Park.
I think because he's excited now.
He's just excited to get away from you after Friday night. They've got to and I think that's all really they want to go into the final group. They know that they need to rack up 4 points to go through. If they do that, they will be playing football next week in the European Championships.
Yeah.
And after 23 years of not being in the major tournament arena, they are certainly still here. There's the group table as it looks, with England going through in first place, the Czechs in second at present. And Croatia and Scotland don't both go out because 2 points is not going to be enough to take them through in third position. But if Scotland were to get one more goal, that picture would change again. We will continue to keep you updated here. Of course, one more goal for the Czech Republic and that picture will change as far as England is concerned. They want to win the group because they want to play here in front of 45,000 next week. Green's just got another one. Actually, Philly's that one. That is a silly one.
up the road to Wembley. If they're going to play one of the big hits in the last 16, then they are determined to do so. We will give them that thanks to Raheem Sterling. A big contribution from Clyde and Saka in that first half. They are in front at the break. Analysis all the way from Mark Pugach, Gary Neville, Roy Keane, and even right at half time. This England 1, Czech Republic 0. UEFA Euro 2020 is sponsored by Volkswagen.
This was ITV Hub.
This summer, you're not just connected to the lines. With Vodafone, they're right here with you. Connected, united, unlimited.
I ain't getting high.
Pick out one you love. All our cars pass a thorough 300-point inspection.
I ain't getting high.
Every detail, so you'll know exactly what you're getting. And every car comes with a 90-day warranty, roadside assistance, and our 7-day money-back guarantee, giving you a whole week to make sure you're right. And if you don't,
maybe a little, baby, I don't wanna lie. I know when you text me, girl, I don't always reply. But you're not an angel either, you can't.
Ain't been getting high. Don't me a little, baby, I don't wanna lie. And when you text me, girl, I don't always reply. But you're not an angel, you can even fly.
You not started yet?
No.
Come on.
Yeah. No. Ain't been getting high. We need a little, baby, I don't wanna lie. Mama, when you touch me, girl, I don't always reply. But you're not an angel, girl, you can even fly.
did you know that your nose gets used to noticing
No, up to it. Claire's not working at the moment, is she?
I've been getting high.
Finn?
Yeah?
They're not picked up again?
No.
Yeah. Well, you can't have it every day. It's sad.
So now I'll be 60 years old, man. Dad got 61 before my life becomes a better
I would destroy him. And that's simple as that. I would destroy them. Run them over.
No, Bello. Go on your seat. Go on your seat. Go on, go. On your seat.
What hat, Ollie? What hat? I'm going to sign this outside.
No, what's going on now?
No, it's not. Half time.
Half.
tease the Czech defence. Does that, and it's headed in by Ramsdale. England fans have something to get them out of their chairs.
Getting upset because she was in here. I believe that's my dad.
One up at half-time, much more positive.
Getting angry, you know what I mean?
And the goal, one of England's new boys, started it deep inside his own half.
Saka, my guy. You know, everybody at Arsenal knows that Saka is burdened with glorious purpose. What he's going to do, you know he's going to get the ball, you know he's going to try and go. This is what he's been doing at Arsenal all season. You know, he's been getting
Good.
holes by being positive, going at people, making things happen. And that's exactly what England needed today. It's fantastic. I'm delighted for him.
And then Grealish gets involved at the other end.
Well, you know, but I think between him, Raheem Sterling and Grealish, they've been magnificent. Run and ragged.
Absolutely. That freedom of Harry Kane is absolutely brilliant. His move, Sterling's gone.
Drain me that.
Jack Grealish has come out to the left.
Drain me, lovey.
Just a breath of fresh air. And they look like they're enjoying themselves. And that's the thing about the performance on Friday. They didn't know Jack Grealish here eventually comes out to swing. And I was used to think he's a right back. You want to put him in his right foot because you think he's going to shoot, but the best players can go outside as well. And he delivers an absolutely perfect cross. The movement across takes it away. Raheem Sterling. His rotation in that three behind.
Shall I text down and say he's working?
He's working. But I'd rather him come in.
I'll just say, no, it's recording.
Go on, say it. Don't think it back.
When she was shouting at you and then just chatting over the daydream, she was absolutely full on yelling at you at the part that and then she started chatting space.
That's what prepares good movement, they affect the game, and we've seen it. It's just what got it wrong, but we didn't see the right.
Dad can handle himself, Sean, don't worry.
I think you've got to look at some Harry Maguire as well. He's
I think it's somebody who has got
They've got quite a high line.
How would you have a personal contact with you?
Like the midfield
Because I'm in there, the one who's doing the personal training.
And we can see Grealish and Saka a lot of the time trying to get on the
So she
ball,
kept
trying to find
contradicting
pockets of
herself.
space, which
So she said, well, as long as there's a cut-off point at 9 o'clock, I said, we finished by 8:30. So I said, you're happy by... So if I finished at 8:30, would you be happy? Then she went, well, yeah, as long as it wasn't 9 o'clock. So I said, but you're disturbing me at 6:40 at a class. And I have it in the daytime as well. She went, what do you do? She's getting her head twisted up. So what are you saying? We're allowed to trade from 7:30 to, like a household, to 11 o'clock. Noise. Well? Oh, yeah.
it seems to be giving Harry Kane a little bit of a lease of life, doesn't it? All that energy that is behind him and his ability, as we saw last season with Tottenham, to move around fluently.
I feel like it's bull the bunny for me. Like she's gone, okay, this person who's at the gym every day at ITC, it's Jamie Edmonds, so what I do is I cause his life hell. I said, do you know there's other instructors? It's not just me. She goes, I know. She goes, we're in a vicious circle. I went, hold on. I said, there's 3 other instructors here. I said, but you fire it at me.
Would he be affected by the last couple of games? He's absolutely not. He's methodical. That's what he does. Touch and hit, and the goals will come.
Before the second half gets underway, a chance
No,
to
Bella,
£40,000.
I've had enough soup today. Go and sit down on your chair. Go and sit down. Bella.
Chance to win a huge £40,000 and tickets to the UEFA Euro 2020 final. Yes, courtesy of Just Eat, you and 3 pals.
If you were to me, you'd go, I think you'd go mental.
On the 11th of July, don't forget about that £40,000 in tax-free cash that's also thrown in. For your chance to win, just go to the website, entries cost
2 people to be pepper sprayed because they smashed the building door in. What's that say to you? Carpenter says she's nuts, the mechanic says she's nuts.
She'll only be renting.
Yeah. I will cause as much problems as I can.
What's that person? Get alive, love.
But I've got children dying there. I'm my own son.
No. No, Bella.
Euro 2020 is sponsored by Volkswagen.
You won't be allowed to stay there.
There you go.
But when she mentioned, I said, you know where I live? Oh, fuck. Well, she just went, oh, you live in Lytham.
No, you didn't say anything.
And I thought, now this is getting too much.
Well, she's probably seen your Facebook pictures, Jamie, and recognises areas. That's why Facebook's dangerous. Why I said don't put personal stuff on.
It's good that you blocked me.
But you've taken all those stuff down.
What stuff now?
There's messages in there.
We're Calabria, pepperoni. We're corn Szechuan, we're Kima now. We're England till we die. We're St George head to toe. But when that doorbell goes, we're brioche bun, you beef, and then we're England crazy. Our mouths are more jalfrezi. We're partisan, we're parmesan, we're England till we die. You can have fish and chips and all.
Shut the back door.
Yeah, I just want to do something quick.
I think you need to come in now.
I will, one sec. 5 minutes.
I just didn't want to worry you.
No.
I didn't want to worry you. I thought it was a one thing episode. But obviously not. Who does that? Who takes a picture of your van and then lies about being someone?
You know who does that? A very sad mess of a woman. You obviously think she's something rather special.
Hi, I'm me today. And I'm him tomorrow. I've been thinking about sorting out my money for tomorrow. Thinking ahead, if I'm honest, none of this crossed my mind.
It must be too nice.
So today, I set up a savings goal with NatWest.
It must be
So
too
in
nice.
time, I'll be on my way to finally sorting this room out. Camel or sand?
A lot of people just go,
12 months.
and then shut the windows on it.
We're going open plan.
Why did you sort of tolerate it for 50 minutes?
Because the first of all was the shouting.
Why couldn't you have just shut the windows and shut the door?
Yeah, but you can still hear it.
You just carried on with the plan. That would have bugged her even more.
Wait till she hears the noise tomorrow.
England get talking.
UEFA Euro 2020 sponsored by
I love those pizzas, Sam.
England have won up, but they've got to be careful because the Czechs have had a few near misses. Pickford's had to be sharp, the defence has held firm, and the West Ham player Souček had the best chance for the Czechs just before half-time. I think we all thought that was going in, Roy.
Yeah, he probably should have scored. We were praising him before the game when he's got a goal in his locker. If he hits a target, it's a goal. So they've looked dangerous, certainly, and this game is far from over.
It's always the thing about a one-goal lead, it can change so quickly, Gary.
Absolutely, the Czechs have responded well to going a goal down. I think it's critical for England that they keep those clean sheets. I think that's going to be the bedrock of how they're going to do well in this tournament. I think that people thought before the tournament the defence was the weakness. So keeping that goal out is really important, and they're scrambling around a little bit at a time.
Certainly Souček there, you expected the next bulge,
So, at least in the time, especially the form he's been in this season, but like saying that Jordan Pickford's made a couple of good saves, he looks very calm today, which is quite, that makes me feel good.
Yeah. Just remember that England will win the group if they win this game. A draw would mean that they finish second. So just to remind you of that. And what is going on at Hamden, where it's 1-1. Vlasic, once of Everton, put Croatia in front. Callum McGregor equalised, but Scotland, as the table will tell you, need to win to qualify. And were the Czechs to equalise here, then of course the Czechs will be back on top. And England would be second, so we've still got that sense of jeopardy, which everybody wants.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. And what we need to do is focus and try to get that next goal, and get everybody calm down a bit, and then we can start enjoying it.
More of the same, you'd say. There's nothing else to say at half-time, is there, from Gareth Southgate?
No, keep going and keep doing what you're doing. But England have messed this up in the past, whereby we've tried to be clever in group games, thinking about who we're going to play next, where we're going to play next. Oh, Jordan Henderson's here. That's interesting.
Well, presumably for one of Rice or Fitz, you have to imagine, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
We'll see.
Yeah, you would have thought so. And Billy Jordan, the positions are in. Ghana would be desperate for Jordan to get 2 minutes under as well.
Well, that looks like that's Phillips there, so he's coming on. Okay, Lee Dixon and Sam Matterface have got the best ball.
Damn, sorry.
Communication with various people to tell us what the changes
Finish coming back on.
Well, the Henderson is coming on. Check change as well. Sevcik, the Slavia Prague midfielder, is about to enter the fray for the Czech Republic. Only Hungary and Ukraine produced fewer crosses than England in the first 2 rounds of matches, but it was certainly a check change.
Is that right? No, definitely. Naughty.
Gary raised an interesting question at the break about the defence. England are looking to keep clean sheets in every group stage match in a major tournament for the third time. They also did so in the stages of World Cup.
It's just a goat.
Touch surely dies.
So some of the defence is incredibly important.
But you only know when it's
recently as well. I mentioned it on Friday night. A lot of the scorelines that England produced recently are 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 0-0.
Good habit to get into, that is. It's nice to see Henderson out there.
Right, so the Germany team are having a bit of downtime in their training camp ahead of the Euros, and 4 of them have decided to have a tennis match, and as you can see, 3 of them are wearing the Germany training top. Werner, who's playing in the tennis match, is the only one wearing his own clothes. He misses one-on-ones, he misses pointing at his own badge, and now he's even missed the dress code. Right, so the Germany team are having a bit of downtime in their training camp ahead of the Euros, and 4 of them have decided to have a tennis match, and as you can see, 3 of them are wearing the Germany training top. Werner, who's playing in the tennis match, is the only one wearing his own clothes. He misses one-on-ones, he misses pointing at his own badge, and now he's even missed the dress code.
Being played out in front of 22,500 here at Wembley tonight. That capacity is going to go up to 45,000 next week.
This is my favourite big restaurant. It's called Pepper. I don't know what it means, but they sell something called fries, and it's absolutely amazing. You would never know it was vegan. Yes, I am actually vegan. This is my favourite vegan restaurant. It's called Pepper. I don't know what it means, but they sell something called fries.
Impressed at this tournament. TV numbers in the Czech Republic.
Oh, are you finished?
No, Bella has to move.
Bella, come over here. Come on. Bella, come here. This way. Girl, yeah.
There you go. Hello. I get to take all my brother's bath. Pitford. What are you? Daddy, move your hand. She's trying to lick.
Sorry.
No, well, it's time. Phillips, Walker.
The assistant over on the far side has adjusted it, went out the ball, can't walk and clear it. You can see from there, he's got too close to go past. Didn't look out for him.
Good.
Well spotted, line up. You haven't got any place to look for it. He's had a guess there, he can't possibly see that from the far side. Anyway, got it right. Good loss.
Why is Bella?
England were defending to do at the beginning of the second half.
Come on, England, get this ball.
So keep an eye on, said Chick. He's followed Mazatusta here.
No.
A little bit of physical attention from Bukayo Saka. The referee has allowed play on.
He just caught out a little bit there, that short corner. Saka just trying to close
And your crisps are actually on the floor, love.
Oh, sorry.
Look at you, squeeze job. They're just watching. You're not going outside when it finishes, you're going straight on.
I'm allowed to watch ASMR?
Well, I don't know, because normally when you say that, you're watching YouTube or something else.
No, I do put ASMR.
No, Finn, don't. Finn?
Bella's buying her nails.
She needs to, because they're long.
I can just... No, but I can see it in the camera.
Excuse.
In the camera.
Let her do it. No, move your hand. Let her do it. They're really
I can see your face in the camera. Oh, Henderson's come on. Saka. Okay. Henderson. Okay.
So far had to cook the ball clear.
What?
Good spot from Henderson.
What is it?
Nice work from Phillips.
I know.
Saka's behind him.
Saka.
What's he said?
Grealish waiting in the centre. Henderson delivers the ball. It's a bit behind Grealish.
Well, Louis.
Phillips.
Who has?
The guys.
Shaw. Stern. Little back heel.
Just said, if she comes again, just get the police straight away. But the trouble is, the damage is getting done by shouting the gob off. But Jamie Edmund, you know, like
she's
me,
like sarcastic.
Like I run ITC, like I run the gym. Yeah, but it is because it's making it out like I'm running the business there. I know. But why am I? The idiot Rick said, "Oh, you're the one who's in the line of fire. You're the one who's getting it all."
Finn, I said let her do it.
Sorry. I can just see your teeth. Let's see who England have.
Belgium's a terrific performance, really. I think Roberto Martinez came away.
We won't know yet, will we, till the end of this match?
Lucky they escaped with a draw.
I'm just gonna see.
Czech Republic knockovers was certainly evident in that first 45 minutes.
I don't know who they're playing yet.
You won't do. All the matches have to be played in this to start with, don't they? And then they'll do a draw, won't they?
No, they've already done it.
They haven't.
Yeah.
How can they?
If we win, we play against Belgium.
God, that's hard.
Very good team.
Yeah.
Belgium, a very, very good team.
Who's in? Not De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Finn. Finn.
Yeah.
I've asked you to stop doing that.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, don't smirk at me. No, you're not sorry.
Finding one was Sheik. And now there's space for Czech waiting in the centre. It's a little bit too much time to put it back to him. Saka is there to stop him reaching on the edge of the box. Borgio, who come running up from left back. Is another piece of evidence to justify the comments that the Czechs aren't finished yet.
Now, another bit of evidence to show that Saka knows his job. Kyle Walker getting dragged into the box there. He knows he's got to follow his man, and he ended up playing right back. Great awareness from the young man.
Very threatening on the counter-attack, haven't they?
Sushi.
That's been a feature of their game before. Especially with Sterling and Saka in the team, they had that place.
It's a crime if you don't use it. You've got Sterling, as you said, and Saka with that ability to drive up the pitch as soon as you do it. In a defensive area, you can hit a white shirt 30 yards in front of you. Why wouldn't you?
Faces on some of those supporting the Czech Republic. Sterling trying to make it worse. Borgio just about gets there ahead of Raheem Sterling. It was a good long kick upfield, direct from England, but a flick on which Harry Kane managed to connect with. And Sterling was chasing after it. Gary Southgate was talking in the build-up to the Scotland game about not being football snobs and sometimes having to use that route to open teams up. A couple of times that quick release from Jordan Pickford has put the frighteners on the Czech Republic.
Gary made a good point at half-time about nobody's mentioning the two older midfield players tonight at all. Because they're doing a job they normally do, but because that creativity and that movement is there further up the pitch, it takes the eye.
That's out.
I think that one went out too. A little bit easier to score. Harry Kane trying to drag his team up the pitch. He's urging Bukayo Saka to join him up on the halfway line. Walker looking for Kane. And over the top is Callas. This is Saka. Just getting shoved in the back by Jan Borgio.
What he's doing to Borgio though is just making him think about his job as a left back. And he goes tight, he threatens behind. He's got such good feet. The ball's played to him, it sticks. Making the fullback think about his game.
Oh no, swear to God.
What's the date today, dude?
The 21st. No? Oh. Thank you for that. Hey, kata kuti kata kata katai, ushte kapute kata. A bit by yourself.
Be careful.
Round the corner. Turning the back line. Pickford's caught in no man's land. He was going to come, then hesitate, then went again. He had Kyle Walker to come to his aid.
Walker was always in control of that. Pickford was just a little bit uneasy. He didn't need to be.
Phillips, Sterling.
The play out to Sterling. Kyle Walker insists that despite the fact that he is the oldest player in the England squad. He's still the fastest. So he's quite happy to go up against anyone in a foot race. Here's Grealish. It's short from Sterling to Calvin Phillips. That caused him an issue. And then Calvin Phillips dragged back Darida, and that's going to be a check for a kick.
If Bella was sleeping and then you had like a microphone next to her bum and then she farted her and it went, there was speakers all around the house, it was Bluetooth on like around the room.
Where's your head out?
That's just trying to raise the levels of noise inside the stadium again, just trying to amp up their team. Bordeaux's had another tricky situation and put the ball out of play.
Mummy, does Bella go to sleep by people stroking? What?
You know
why?
It's like her mum licking her.
Is that what it is?
Has Bella got a mum?
Someone in the world?
An offside flag went up. Maybe a little bit early because that was then played by a Czech Republic defender.
Crawler's coming on. We'll check.
Another change for the Czech Republic. Alex Kral is about to come on.
Kral, not
To the
Kral.
midfield. Wearing 21, you just saw him in the picture. And Adam Lojek is also coming on. Young, incredibly gifted and a real wild card. We'll be expected to test that England back line with half an hour still remaining.
I may have to go and read.
Why?
Just find these matches so incredibly boring.
It's Plus finding Bonjour. Bit of space on the far
Bonjour.
side, but
Bonjour.
9-0 so far. Deep cross towards the far post. Pickford comes and punches. Henderson's got to get there. And he does.
Okay.
Kane looks a little bit isolated, but he has the ball.
Oh, cheapers.
And he's running at the
That's a
front.
bit of a thought.
Well done, Harry Kane.
It's a good ball, good deep cross. Bit of an angle on it, decides to come early, just gets his feet.
Where's my other glasses actually?
A bit caught up, probably could have caught
Were they
that.
there?
He was expecting a challenge from behind.
Oh, I put them in the same bag yesterday.
Bella, do you want to go upstairs? With Mummy!
You come upstairs, babe.
Bella, come on!
Come on.
Go on!
Henderson. Trying to ring away from Bordeaux.
Bonjour. Yellow card.
For
A
the
bonjour.
16 game the Czech Republic have to play.
Well, he doesn't get tight enough in the first place. If you're not going to get there, you might as well drop off. And he just decides to try and close it down in the end.
England! England! Come on, England! Get your bloody arse into gear. You know what I would do if I was in charge of the Wembley sound system? I'd get bloody
Take place the other side of Shield Harvey's team in Copenhagen. England set piece. Saka to take it.
Come on.
It's a deep one towards John Stones, who flicks it on, and then it's further away by Callas. There's an offside flag up in the middle, which will stop England from being gifted a corner. Really early.
Did you hear this? Look. Look, ready? Watch.
Yes! Hello, Carpenter is here on the YouTube live.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Shut up.
Sasha.
Yeah.
Stones up in the back as well.
Modric goes across and pitches the ball. Taken quickly by the Czech Republic and Mazepus trying to take
She's fucking
advantage
stalking me.
they're not being quite set.
Oh, yes. Right, I must away now while Will brings on this very important
Away
sign.
from Henderson. Schick. So
Get your comments on Twitter, Hackatino. Use the hashtag Hackateuros.
Come on, get into it.
I will read them out now. Okay? Go to Hackatino on Instagram. Google.
Polishes down over on the far side. I'll explain to you what that cheer that you've heard inside Wembley is all about. It's happened at Hampden Park. Bad news for Scotland. Croatia have taken a 2-1 lead. The ball comes out to the edge of the box, and there is Luka Modric. Who else? A beautiful curling finish. And Croatia lead by 2-1 at Hampden. And this is the way the table looks as a result of that. Scotland will be out. Croatia will join the Czech Republic and England in the next phase as one of the best third place teams. Polish is back to his feet. Kroll about to come on. Logic also entering the frame. Darida is finished for the night. And Mazepust is also leaving the stage. Might be with a eye on keeping him protected for the next stage because he's another one that's on a yellow card. Looks like England are going to roll the dice as well. Jude Bellingham and Marcus Rashford are going through their final instructions over on the far touchline.
It's good to see them getting minutes. This might put a bit of life into this.
Now Czech's defender. We're going to just stand that back.
Tempo's just dropped off. In all games, though, you're going to come across opposition who have good spells, and certainly the Czechs are having a little bit of a burst in energy, and passing's improved a little bit.
Yes, there is. Marcus and
Rashford. To turn the tide. Graham Jones, part of the England coaching staff, now on loan from Newcastle effectively. Just going through a few details with Jude Bellingham. Maguire looking to pick out Saka, but misfiring.
Walker. Saka.
Lovely little wriggle from Saka again. Grealish allows it to run across his body. Sterling and Shaw over on that far side. That's going to be a free kick.
Jack gave him a terrible ball there, really short, just invited the full back in. Stick his foot in. Sterling saw it coming, couldn't avoid it.
He's a tough character, is Vladimir. So foul. Jordan Thomas Souček at West Ham after a successful time in Prague. He's fast, dynamic, he's a real winner. Very popular at West Ham as well. And sometimes he's found taking the number 68 bus home from work. England's changes are taking place now, and Raheem Sterling is going off behind the goal, having given England the lead. His night's work is done.
Yeah, he's had a good night as well. Front three behind Harry Kane have been superb in that first half. Just dropped off the energy in the second half. A little bit of a test for Rashford now, just to come on and try and impose himself onto this game and just remind the manager that he's available for a starting place. A bit of work to do in that front, based on what we've seen tonight.
And And the last action for Jack Grealish started his contribution as he is replaced by Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, he did what we thought he would do. He had that spark with the three of them, as I said, behind Kane. I think he's played very well in that first half. Has he done enough for the next game to be a starter?
Saka's delivery, goalkeeper Kane, there was a push in the back on Stones, and Maguire, in fact it was who went down. Stones has come out to this near side to rescue the ball. VAR might have a look at that. It's all been very light touch as far as VAR is concerned for most of this tournament. Maguire was certainly screaming that he was pushed in the back from that set piece from Saka.
I'd say from here I wasn't convinced, but only 50 yards away. He was certainly convinced.
Pickford. Walker.
Well, you wonder whether or not Jack Grealish has been taken off with 23, 24 minutes to go because he might well be required again in the not too distant future.
Phillips.
Change the system a bit.
Go on. Okay, so far. Crow.
Gets ahead of his marker and there's just a little arm, a little hand in the back. It's not enough in that. Yeah, in the World European Cup final, in the Euros final I won that one, but it's quite difficult to argue a case for that.
See how many minutes Harry Kane gets tonight.
Come on, England.
He's been brought up from the previous two matches. Czech trying to just pass the ball out to Sofal. This is Rashford trying to get away. Crop.
3 and 2. England.
There's a bit of pressure on Rashford, Sancho. Certainly Saka's coming ahead of them. They've given what looks like nearly a full game. Certainly best part of the game to show what he can do.
He's got resources going to Southgate. He has been reluctant to dip into those, warming the bench. No manager at Euro 2020 had made fewer substitutions before today than him. He's made 3 already, does have 5 available. Does need to manage out the last 20 minutes of this game.
Okay, yeah.
England win, they play at Wembley. England concede a goal, and they're off to Copenhagen.
Where's Copenhagen?
What's that?
Maguire. Saka's made a run. Right in behind here. Just didn't quite bounce for him. Sent forward by Calvin Phillips. Just explain that little change, that tactical change that England have made in the midfield.
Well, they've just gone to a 3 in midfield and a 3 up top.
Oh no, swear to God, I have to die. Hey, you know, on my mind. And I'm gonna die. We might play Netherlands.
Phillips, you know what he does for Leeds with those long breaking balls.
Have we won against Netherlands? No, we
Sitting
haven't.
in front of the back four now.
Saka.
Czech Republic want to finish first in the group. They woke up this morning to front page headlines in their sports daily in Prague that clamoured for them to play an historic game in a historic stadium. Wembley still has a pull. They wanted to play here in the next round too. But at the moment, it's going to be the preserve of England.
Henderson.
Kane.
Kane. Saka. Stretching for it. Made by Chulitska.
Walker.
Walker. Now Stones. Maguire.
Walker. Saka. Walker.
Stones bringing the ball out.
Goal Stones.
Running through gaps, still going.
He had that run at City, remember?
Yeah. Got to get back now.
What's the issue? Now
He is
trying to get
back.
back to stop Souček going
Oh
forward.
dear.
And this combination
Saka.
with Walker has got that.
Kane.
Kane.
Walker.
Walker.
And we have to get another goal.
Yeah.
Instead of
Maguire.
popping it down the flank to him, has come back inside. Maguire taking matters into his own hands. On towards Jude Bellingham, and there was certainly a
That's it, I need to go look.
It's out for a corner.
Oh, that's just doing enough in the footing. Didn't run, see Bellingham going past him there. He ends up making up for his mistake. The midfielder and just getting a toe in.
It's what Harry Maguire can do, though, isn't it? That's what his return brings. Driving run from the back with the ball at his feet. Shaw's delivery. And they'll bring it back again. A loose touch from Marcus Rashford. Stones out on the right wing. The position now as the Czechs try to go on the offensive. Loje on to Kral. Wins a corner.
It's a bit ragged now, England.
Danny.
Yeah.
Positions,
Am I on
trying
this?
to make things
Yeah,
happen.
of course you
In the last, my score prediction was 2-0. So I'm hoping we do get one more goal.
Czech Republic. And,
On about?
Sheik.
Yeah.
On comes Pekart.
Schick is coming on for Petcott.
There's your Warsaw. And the like-for-like change. Striker as it goes straight up to the top of the Czech formation, straight into the thick of the action.
We just stay England. They're just surrounding those players.
Remember how dangerous the Czechs are from these set pieces. Referee just checking that the ball is overhanging the quadrant, or it is whipped in by Sevcik.
Get the ball.
It's a deep ball headed away by Stones, who
Hold on.
managed to get first contact. You don't want to invite late pressure. Borgia. Too hefty.
Let's see how much views it's got.
They're sometimes accused of being pragmatic under Gareth Southgate. It's not a new thing, and it is by design. Steve Holland plotted the routes of tournament winners over the last few years and decided that caution and solid defence was the route, even if it doesn't make you popular. France in 2018, Portugal in 2016. Italy 2016, and Germany struggled to beat Algeria en route to becoming world champions. Bravery can work too.
3-1. Croatia.
First half, there wasn't
Croatia
just a
scored.
kick of spark.
Again?
Yeah.
3-1.
Yeah.
They need a bit of momentum going into the knockout stages. Germany, France, Portugal, maybe Hungary in the last 16 here at Wembley. Kane was almost away from Thomas Callas there. Just nudged it beyond him, and then there was a little bit of contact. Referee said there was no foul.
Daddy?
Yes, Tommy.
Do you like this song? Ready to hear it? Ready? Ready? Wait.
Never heard it.
Oh, it's a good song. Names.
Looks confirmed as top spot. If it stays like this, Croatia will be in second because of that extra goal, and the Czechs will go through in third. So they now need the goal to ensure that they get a relatively better draw. I mean, really and truly, it's so difficult to plot your way through what could happen for the third place team. You're unsure as to what you're going to get. Just give the Czechs a little bit more impetus going into the final 10 minutes league.
And England just got to keep the concentration. 11 minutes to go.
Hey, mate.
Now against them just takes the gloss
Five
off
tennis for
the
Czech Republic, first half England 5, 0 second half Czech, 0 England 5, Czech England 5.
Find that spark again.
Was eclipsed in the week by Kasper Kozlowski of Poland, so he's no longer the owner of that title. Yeah, very brief accolade for Jude Bellingham. I think there's more accolade to come for him over his career.
Cool.
Got enough?
Yeah.
Are you surprised not to see Jadon Sancho at the start tonight?
Yeah, I guess he could have been anyone, to be honest with you. I think what I've seen in training maybe has just tipped the balance in Saka's favour. I'm pleased, obviously, being Arsenal, that it's Saka. I think he's actually, given Gareth something to think about. I think his performance in that first half was superb. The link-up play, the drive, fallen off in this second half, but the whole team has a little bit, so he's certainly given him something to say, do you know what, he can start, there's no doubt about that.
He's desperate to come on and make his mark in the tournament. Jadon Sancho did start that 5-0 victory against the Czech Republic in qualifying for this tournament. It was a long time ago now. A great end to the season at Borussia Dortmund, and the German media in particular were incredibly surprised that he hadn't seen any minutes yet.
Well, you have to say, he matches club for an international level with the start of the week, because he hasn't done that for him. You have to say, when he's come on, he's not been that much of an impact in the games he's played for me. He needs to do a little bit more. I'm sure Gareth's looking at him in training and thinking that, otherwise he would be starting. There's a talent, there's no doubt.
Why under pressure from cross? Pickford away. Contested clearances this time. Sobchak, wanted. Sobchak. Pekar. Danger. And danger reverted.
Sobchak's ball, I don't think was for him. For Pekar, but he got in the way, and in the end it just fell to his feet. He was trying to put the ball out wide.
He's an A-star pupil. I think it was an A-star performance in the first half from Bukayo Saka. He was replaced by Jadon Sancho for the final 7 minutes. I think his manager's pretty happy too.
Absolutely. And he's really said to Rashford, he said to Sancho, I'm here to stay. You've got to perform in order to keep me out the side. And obviously we've got Foden to come back as well. Future for him, that's for sure.
And they've taken off their defensive midfielder in the Czech Republic and replaced him with Burnley striker Mate Vidra, who ended the season playing alongside Chris Wood at times for Sean Dyche's Burnley. He has been tossed up top alongside Pekar for the final few moments of this game as the Czech Republic try to get back on level terms. Dropping into third position after starting the day at the top of the group. England will be top going into the last 16 and playing here at Wembley. Croatia in second and Scotland going out. And that by virtue of a 3-1 defeat at present at Hampden Park. That is the latest scoreline. Bellingham and Kane getting each other's way. Bellingham and Kane get it back again. Sobchak tries to run away with it, quickly releases the throw. Sobchak trying to bound forward, gets the better of Phillips, Kral. Dispossessed by Rashford, Mings.
Sure.
They have to keep their composure and manage the game really well against Croatia when they had a 1-goal lead.
Come on.
Sancho. On to Rashford. Tries to take on Borgil. Gets into the penalty.
Oh!
Back towards Henderson.
God, that was close.
Good.
Yes!
Yeah! Yeah! Come on!
Yeah. Oh, it's offside.
So I was just going to say, he looked offside to me.
Oh.
His flag was down by his side, he didn't want anything to do with it, then all of a sudden,
Let me just check.
I'm just going to see here, just look at Henderson's run, he
No,
misses
it's
the
not.
first one,
Oh, yeah.
and there's the touch. He is offside, why the Rideman can't put his flag up early and say, he might be waiting to see who actually touched it.
Well, the goal is being checked by VAR.
They'll be looking to see who touched the ball.
Did it come off?
Just about to see.
No, the last player. Well, certainly the intent was from Bellingham. The check is over very quickly, and that goal is going to be chalked up. And Henderson, who's still waiting for his first England goal, is one of only 7 players not to have scored for England but played 50 caps. The wait goes on. He thought he had the perfect opportunity up at the Riverside Stadium when he took the penalty off Dominic Calvert-Lewin and then missed it, and then that sensation has been taken away from him too because of an offside flag, and it was the right call.
It was, because I've had 1 million this week.
Bellingham trying to get away.
attention to Socek, and the referee spotted the foul. And that's Jude Bellingham. Hear that there. Quite big going forward. He is only 17 years of age. Played 46 games for Borussia Dortmund in Germany's top tier this campaign. He was excellent in the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final with Manchester City.
It's astonishing the amount of games he's played already for Borussia Dortmund. That education you gain at 17 years of age, playing at that standard of football, just astounding.
Short. Told to get up by the referee. Bellingham goes down. Referee happy to let it go again.
It's been said before, but so impressed with the referee in this tournament. I think it's been absolutely superb.
Actually seeing as some of them can see through two goalposts. England about to go through the group stages with clean sheets in all the matches for the first time since that second group stage in 1982. The only other time they've done it was 1966. Don't get too carried away yet. But it is an 8th game in 9 matches that they've won. And more often than not, their sheet has been clean. Gareth Southgate prioritised defence, and he will need it against France, Portugal or Germany, maybe even Hungary in the round of 16. England breaking again, looking for Sancho in the centre.
You have to get another goal.
Henderson.
Big
One thing that maybe was missing at the end of that Croatia game and throughout that, maybe the second half in particular of the Scotland game, was that excitement, that thrill. There's been a bit of that tonight. There's been a bit more of that tonight.
It was good watching the first half, wasn't it? Everything we saw was really spot on, the movement. The drive, a little bit of energy, the understanding of what everybody was doing on the pitch.
3 minutes of added time. Trying to get his body in front of Taro Mink to Maguire away. It's good to see that he's got 90 minutes after being out of action for 44 days, Harry Maguire.
It's a massive plus, really is. He'll sleep well tonight, that's for sure.
There's some bone of contention about his inclusion. That's the VAR looking once again at or just showing you what they were looking at when Henderson had his goal disallowed. There were some people who were questioning whether Maguire should be involved, but actually, if he's now 100% fit and ready to go for the knockout stages, it was the right call.
Well, absolutely, proof in the pudding. I mean, he's not 100% fit, but he will get fitter as the tournament goes on.
Kroll from distance after robbing the ball from England. And missing by some distance as well. He might need some goals from elsewhere later in the tournament. But this put a few smiles on faces.
Well, he's been questioned. People have been saying, why is he playing? Why is he in the team, the starting 11? And that's why. I think
Sean?
he's never let England down. I think a little dip in form at club level. He's proved certainly that first half what threat he is when he's on his game. And the three of them, as I said, behind Harry Kane, were on the game in that first half.
England about to go through as group winners. Croatia about to go through in second place. The Czech Republic about to go through in third place. And Scotland looks like they're going into isolation afterward.
Because what? There's nothing to speak about.
Offside flag up against.
No, trust me.
Crossing course in the there's tough tests to come. They've started their outside pressure. It's got points on the board. Will it satisfy everybody? But it won't persuade Gareth Southgate.
I'm not saying it's 40.
5 years, 57 games, World Cup semi-finals.
You need to be directed to ITC, not directed to
You want a song for that? England lift spirit to the smart.
Oh no, swear to God, I'm gonna die.